Here.
Hello, world. Welcome to the third episode of the Sidequesters, Inc. I'm Sam Halsey, your Dungeon Master. Once more, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors for tonight's episode, the Odd Box in Newcomerstown, Ohio, for all your gaming needs, whether they be vintage video games, card games, or board games. They have it all. Come on down to Newcomerstown and check out the Odd Box. I'd also like to say thank you to our musical artists, Derek and Brendan Feitcher, for letting us use their music for the stream. So, when last we left off the group, you had helped a diplomat, to go visit the Mushroom Kingdom, or at least the Mushroom Clan, in the mines, and had run into a bit of trouble after your interview with the king. The diplomat suddenly ran screaming out of the room. You all followed him after, got into a quick scuffle with a floating brain tentacle monster, beat up a little mushroom guy, and took him with you and stole a wagon. Where you left off was you're about 10 minutes outside of the city. You've just shifted back to human form. Sidian was preparing to haul the wagon, and you all realized that your little mushroom friend had expired.
Well, friend, yes.
Not my friend.
Using that term loosely there.
Captive.
Your mushroom captive had expired. So, where do you go from here?
As Sidian saddles up, I want to crack the bullwhip in his direction.
Okay.
I want to make sure the guy in the back is actually
over him.
Yeah, just over his shoulder, get that sound barrier breaking.
That was loud.
Give me a strength check, Sidian.
9.
Okay. You managed to get the cart moving, but just barely with everyone in it.
Y'all are heavy.
You're barely creeping along.
Crack it again and tell him to pick up the pace.
Give me a deck shot. Now you're actually moving.
Does the mushroom guy stink yet?
Fast. Huh?
Does the mushroom guy stink yet?
No, they can't handle sunlight, and it killed him.
10.
10? Crack right over top of his head. You hear...
Yeah!
It's a very slow pace, but you are moving towards the city. You could probably all jump out and walk faster, but you're still moving together.
We want this cart.
When can I
We
recheck?
want this cart.
See if I can get a better pull.
Give it a couple of minutes, and being that had he been able to maintain horse form further, you would have been about 15 minutes because you're on foot. It'll take you about a half an hour to get there. At this point in the day, you're looking at about 5 or 6 at night. Felt like forever underground because there was no lighting, no changes in weather, nothing to give you that sense of time. It was all missing down there.
Is the mushroom guy recognizable as a mushroom guy right now? Okay.
Yeah, he's just dead. They can't handle sunlight.
Kaido, should we have brought this guy with us?
Oh, I don't know. This may have been a bad idea.
Well, Kaido, what I'm saying, man, is maybe we can take this to somebody to see maybe if it's some sort of mind control. It's above our prowess. Maybe somebody you know.
If he were alive, I would say we could take him to one of either my master or one of the other mage council. If they're dead, I really doubt that there is much that could be done with him. We might be able to find a cleric who could speak with dead, but beyond that, I do not believe there is much that can be done for our
Push him off the cart.
small friend here.
He needs to be buried.
My friend.
I jump off the
He's
cart.
not real
Okay.
people.
Make it extra. Not moving fast, so...
The earth will take him on its own.
We could always cook them.
17.
More else.
Nice.
Yeah.
You land in kind of the superhero pose and get the nice stick that landing and
Okay.
yeah.
I'd like to drag him off the road.
Okay. You have the mushroom. He doesn't have much weight to him. It's a mushroom person.
Yeah.
It's a husk.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start digging.
Okay. Just right alongside the road.
Pulling the
Oh, I'm gonna go a
reins.
little
We gotta
farther
stop this
out.
Train.
Okay.
It'd look a little weird if there was a grave right next to the road.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
Reach for the reins.
Smack his hand.
Roll a hit. Trying to damage or just let him know?
Let him know. It's strength check, right?
Yeah.
12.
That'll hit. That's his. You get a crack across the knuckles.
No!
We gotta stop, though.
Fine. I'm gonna jerk the reins back as hard as I can.
Are the reins actually attached to me?
Did you attach them to you?
No.
I mean, you're attached to that saddle.
You
but
did.
It would...
It wouldn't
I
pull on
imagine I
you,
just,
but you would still feel
picked
the
up
harness.
yoke or whatever. And
Yeah.
just-
Yeah.
The harness would still be there, kind of hanging. Well, not really much of a harness, but it would still, whatever would be there would still be hanging. It just wouldn't be attached to you. You'd still feel the jerk because it's all connected together.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Whoa there, Nelly!
Who's Nelly? Was that one of your friends from the other night?
No.
Oh.
Who told you about that?
Word gets around.
Damn it.
Burial, give me a hand.
Reach
With a-
out to the end of the cart.
Burial.
Not that kind of hand. And I just drag the body.
I hop off the cart and go help him.
Okay.
I stopped.
At the, you hear other wagons coming through the road. I mean, this is a fairly busy road. Farmers are going past you, just kind of giving you that. What the heck are they doing? Digging a hole in the middle of the.
Someone make a distraction.
Nobody's really stopping, but they're just you're kind of getting the hairy eyeball. From
I don't know any
everybody.
better. So
Yeah. Nobody's stopping or anything. It's just,
As we're
you're
burying
getting
this
hairy
body, Brutu, we really gotta stop doing this, man. Sometimes you gotta let the bodies go,
they need to be laid in their final resting
but
place.
nature will come and claim them anyway.
Nature causes abominations sometimes.
Yeah, but we don't have time to go out of our way to take care of every
There's
single
always
person.
time to make sure they don't come back.
Then you have to burn the bodies. We're not burning this guy.
I cast Holy Flame on the corpse.
Okay. Corpse goes up in flames.
I
Throw it in a
step
hole.
back.
Anyone smell
You don't have-
mushrooms?
since you don't have any tools
Yeah.
to really dig with, you haven't gotten much of a hole. It's
Weird.
maybe this deep.
I imagine
I'm
this
hungry.
big of a
I get
mushroom
back
breaks
in the
down to
cart.
this much ash.
Well, he was about yay tall, about
Yeah.
3.5 feet tall. So there's still a decent amount of him. But yeah, there's
Okay.
not much ash after it catches fire and burns away.
Okay.
Mushrooms.
As
Yeah.
long as
Leaves a
they
nice-
don't come back.
Leaves a nice smell of roasted mushroom in the air.
Portobello.
Yeah, I'm more a morel guy.
Okay, so the corpse is mostly gone.
It'll take about 10 minutes for it to completely be consumed by the fire.
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have lit it up in the back of the cabin.
Wagon.
That's a cabin, I guess.
yeah, at this point he's ash.
Okay.
Then you have just enough deep a hole that you could be able to just scrape his ashes into the hole and fill it in, and that would be the end of that.
All right. I'm just going to kneel and say a prayer.
Okay.
Final resting.
Yeah. So you all continue back on. Give me another strength check.
Come on, be better. 16.
Nice. This time you get it settled just right. And, oh, here we go. This seems a whole lot simpler. Maybe that mushroom guy had a little weight to him that you didn't realize. Something. Or the fact that Brutu still isn't on the wagon yet.
Nor is. Oh, did you
Yeah,
get
he-
it?
he-
I
got
reach.
back on his
I
cart.
reach out. Brutu, come on, we gotta go.
You're not exactly setting a blistering pace.
No,
either. It's
no.
just-
I'm just-
yeah.
I'll slap his hand
I
away.
dramatize
I'll
so
climb
much
up
though.
myself.
Come on, we gotta go.
You don't understand my ways.
As we're
I
moving
slap
like
his hand
this.
Yeah.
away, and then I'll climb up.
Push him down.
Roll to hit. Make a
15.
was that a strength check?
I put Dex.
It was an opposed strength contest. For that.
18.
He's got me. 10.
10. You tumble backwards.
Not hard,
landing
though, like-
hard
Not
off
like
of the cart.
kicking him hard.
Okay.
Well, you're still falling backwards off of a moving cart, and you'll take 2 damage.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know your ways? Fine.
Show you to reject my help.
Now you know my way.
The
Okay.
cart's slowly pulling away from you.
I'll just walk with it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hey!
It takes you a little longer without your trusty horse to get back to the gates, but Kaito flashes his badge once you do, and the guards let you all through. And looks at,
I'm going to make note of
Mhm.
what that badge looks like.
give me an intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
A 3.
It's metal. That's about all you can tell.
I'd like to see what the local birds look like in the area.
the local birds.
Yes.
Give me a nature check,
Crit.
Oh, jeez.
which is
Math, nature.
Right.
That's a 21.
that's a 21. All right. Yeah, you see about any kind of bird you can imagine there. There's the average. Now I'm talking about average birds. Robins.
I thought maybe this was going
whippoorwills.
to be an aviary.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the local aviary has not broken loose. But your average birds. Is there any particular type you're looking for?
No, I just need to know it's around.
Lots of pigeons.
I just need to know it's around.
Yeah. Lots of city birds. Lots and lots of pigeons. A
We're
few
still
robins.
outside right now.
No, you're passing through
I'll
the
be
gate.
passing through the gate.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just kind of watching around. Yeah, it's mainly just pigeons. Like I said, a few robins, a few swallows. You hear a faint owl.
Hoot.
As if it's somebody's rustled it in its sleep.
Hoot.
So,
Thank you.
where do you go from here?
Well, I assume we still have the dead Grell.
Yes.
Did we ever ID it as a girl?
Dead monster.
That brain beak thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, technically we have two halves.
Yeah.
We probably want to take that and have it looked at before we do anything else.
Where I come from, they also call that disposing the evidence.
Well, I imagine we're bringing everything back with Kaito to the
Excuse me.
Council.
council.
I guess we could do that.
They might be able to tell us
We
why.
want to
this-
get paid, right? Money's a thing.
Yes.
Maybe they can tell us
Yes.
why this weird thing was doing with the mushroom dudes.
Maybe.
Yes, your
Let's-
contract does require you to return Kaito to the actual council chamber or council building.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and escort him back.
Okay. It'll take you a few minutes, a couple hours of wandering through town.
What do we
Again,
see?
Large town. It's a large town. Lots of people running around back and forth. You see horseless carriages are everywhere. There are monodrones and duodrones carrying satchels and bags, running back and forth. They're not stopping for anything. They just keep running no matter what. They appear to have very single-minded in what they're doing.
Are we still seeing like caged animals like we were earlier?
No, not in this part of town. You wouldn't.
Okay. So what part, we're in the northern portion of town?
You would be coming in through the northeast gate.
Okay.
Yeah. So you head on, and the Mage's Tower is in the center of town.
Mhm.
So once you get there, Kaito looks at you all. I thank you. Your guild will have your money. Your contract is complete.
Let us
I
know
will.
if you need us again, Kaido.
Yes, I will.
Chuck up
I will
the
definitely keep
peace
you in mind.
signs.
Did you want this monster body?
It.
Are we depositing it somewhere for you, or?
I will have the gods remove it, and we will see what can be found on it.
Okay.
What can be brought of it. These things are very unusual.
Yes.
So. Check. What is everybody's passive perception?
10!
15.
11.
11.
16.
16?
Mhm.
You two notice something on the grill. As the guards are pulling it out, they flip it over, and you catch a sparkle on its head.
Hold up,
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
up.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Let me see that real quick. I investigate the sparkle.
It appears to be a monocle.
I don't know what that is.
One piece.
I know what a
eyeglass.
monocle is, but
Yeah.
I was raised in the wilderness. I don't know
Yes.
what a monocle is.
You see a single piece of glass, round, sitting
I
embedded
get
in the bone.
Brutu's attention. Hey, man. What's that?
I walk away from him.
Okay.
Well then, Findak, do you know what that is?
What am I? Chopped liver?
That that looks like a monocle. Now that you pointed out, that's weird.
I've never seen any wild animal or beast like this that's been
Monocled?
monocled. And I come
Yeah,
from the
that
woods.
seems very unusual for this thing to have, considering as though there are no eyes.
You think maybe it's off somebody they killed or it killed?
Don't know.
I know what this is. It's a very fancy monster.
Possibly.
Maybe. I think we should take that and hold it for our personal gain.
Alright. Yoink.
Comes right off. Doesn't appear to be attached. It's just kind of wedged in there a little bit is all to make it
Use a
stay in
handkerchief,
place.
give it to you.
I stick
You
it.
can wear it now.
I stick it in my belt loop of my loincloth.
Okay.
You have a belt loop on your loincloth?
Like the belt part of the loincloth.
Okay.
I mean, there's a chain on it. You
Yeah.
can hook it around.
That's what I do.
Okay. Yeah, the guards, once you finish removing the monocle and discussing it, they take the body away. So now you are free in the city with a cart.
I think we should go to the guild to get our money.
Yep.
Say, my friend, Burial,
Can I help you?
I noticed you were able to turn yourself into an animal.
I do possess this power, but for what ends, I kind of just do it for, to help myself in situations.
How would you feel about making some coin?
I can get behind making some coin. What do you got in mind?
Well, it wouldn't be exactly within the boundaries of law.
Okay.
Tell me more a bit about this ability so I can finish formulating the plan.
In an instant, I can change to almost any animal I want.
And you control how
It's
detailed this
It can
animal
be-
would be?
It can be almost exactly what I want.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Pardon me.
So during this time, if we just sort of hooked up and just left with the cart,
Yep.
You're
We're
all
leaving.
still there together. They're just kind of talking amongst themselves. He's still hooked to the cart.
I'm well away from him.
What would
Yeah.
you say of
sort of the three.
taking
of you.
advantage of certain farmers of the area?
What percentage are we
Robot,
talking for
take
myself?
us back to the guild.
Yes, sir.
Strength check.
60-40.
In my favor?
22.
Yeah.
Fine. In your favor.
Imagine like a
Sir, I think you might have yourself a deal.
Excellent.
We got to scope this out a little bit, though. Try to make sure there's not a whole lot of guard.
Right. And I'm going to have to find the perfect buyer for the transaction.
And I think we might need to wait till after we get to the guild hall, so just in case we might have enough gold to get ourselves out of trouble.
That's understandable. So, a
We're-
deal is struck.
A deal is struck.
A pleasure doing business.
As
Not
you
the
shake hands, the cart is rumbling through the streets. Just actually seems to have better speed than last time. Sidian seems to be getting the hang of this, of being the mule for the team.
Robot, where was the speed when we were coming into town?
Doesn't take you too much longer, about a half an hour or so to get to the guild barracks where you guys are currently housed.
We are a monster lighter. Two, actually.
And a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah. So you finally arrive outside of your guild. Once you were there,
Who's at the desk?
at the desk is Goran.
That's the man, right?
Yes, that is the man.
How you doing, you old coot?
I'm doing good.
Smoke another one.
No, that's not from smoking. It's I got in a fight with a red dragon years ago, and my lungs have never been the same since. Too much fire and ash inhaled.
You should see somebody about that.
Yeah, I have tried for many, many years. to get this fixed, but it's one of the many reasons I had to retire and form this.
So tell me about how was the day at the guild? What
Standard
happened?
day. Have you you all completed your contract? I understand you had.
Yeah,
Indeed, we
Kaido made it back alive.
Well, for Forgotten Shadows, you 5 seem to be doing pretty well so far for rookies.
Thank you.
Let me. Who's got your contract?
I do.
Uh,
I hand it over.
pulls it out. Yep. Looks at. Do you notice a new blue seal on it?
Mm-hmm.
That just it's round, it's blue. It says complete across it. So he goes, "Give me a second." Walks into a large door, opens it up, goes in the back, and you can hear gold rattling. Comes out with a large bag, right there on the counter. There's your 1,000 gold, 200 gold apiece. That was, I believe, was what the contract offered.
All right. Thank you.
Turns around, shuts the door back. You catch a quick glow around the edges.
And here's your 200. Here's your 200. Here's your 200. I don't know if I should give you this 200. I might keep it for you so you don't spend it all on hookers and blow.
I'm gonna give him the huge, like, the biggest puppy dog eyes I can, and tell him, but I'm poor.
I don't believe you.
Give me a performance check.
23.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
You
here
look
you
really
go.
pathetic.
Here's your 200.
Thank you.
So you are all finally back at the barracks. It's around 6 in the evening by this point. Between 6 and 7. You've had a long day. It's been rough. And if you like, you have the ability to either go into the city and explore, or just kind of hang out here and you can take a long rest till the morning.
How long would it be for the long rest if I went out and explored a little bit? Would I still have time to make
Yes.
it back?
Yes,
Okay.
as long as you're back by, say, about midnight-ish.
I'm going to go and visit stables
Okay.
and try and find the perfect person that might be. I'm gonna put out some feelers of
Sure.
if people would be willing to buy horses and.
Give me an investigation.
Okay.
There's a lot of different stables around. Most of them you find are clustered close to the gates.
9.
A 9. You find the stables. They're very easy to find. Nobody's hiding them, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these guys seem pretty on the ball. You do find one that seems just slightly off. Might be a good person to try your trick on. But he seems kind of on the ball. Just not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to make note of which stables look the best and look well kept.
okay. Yeah, you find there's the 2 best stables are, strangely enough, the Broken Nag and the White Hart.
Broken Nag and White Heart.
Yes.
Okay.
Those 2 form the best stables, at least by the gate, the northeastern gate that you came in by. If you wanted to check some of the other ones, it would take a lot longer to check those.
I'm gonna go to the Broken Nag.
Okay.
Is there anybody that'd be working at this hour, or is it just kind of?
They're closing up at this point.
Okay.
Nobody's
I'll
really. One of the guys, a little boy, comes running over to you. Oh, sir, we're getting ready to close, but I can get father if you need him.
No, I'll stop back in the morning.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
He goes on about his chores.
And I'll make my way back to the guild
Okay.
at that point.
Anybody else?
I'm going to write a coded missive about the actions that had taken place today and possible ramifications towards trade with the diplomatic relations with the mushroom colony deteriorating, how that might affect things, and then
Sure.
put that in a drop box.
Okay.
Certain group of people.
Right. You wander into the city, find one of your known drop locations, and leave it behind. Route 2?
Long rest.
Okay.
Straight to bed.
Sidian?
What time I get it?
About
What?
7 p.m. Between 6 and 7.
All right, I'll just take a long rest.
I'd like to wild shape into
Just
a
going to-
raven,
Okay.
You're just gonna oil yourself.
Buff, buff.
and I would like to follow Findak, or not Findak,
Full car.
Polkar, to the Broken Nag.
Okay.
To to see the owner of the store,
Mhm.
and then I would like to, as a raven, poach on top
Well,
of his.
there's multiple people wandering around. You see the small child approach him,
Okay.
and can overhear their conversation. They're not trying to hide anything. You hear that they're closing up for the night, and the boy makes the offer to go get his father, and
Can you wild shape into
Says
flying
no.
creatures yet?
Yes.
he's Circle of the Moon. That's why.
Mhm.
Actually,
Because I thought
think
it
you're
was
correct.
swimming then flying.
Yes, I think you are correct.
I
Actually,
thought flying was much later.
Because we're level 2.
yeah.
I thought it was any creature CR.
You
But
can't
there
do-
is-
It does have a restriction on
yeah,
flying.
limits on
yes.
flying and swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think
Yeah, it's
swimming's
definitely
at
within
5 and flying's
CR
like 7.
range, but
Yeah.
because
Yes.
it has a flying speed. You can transform into a squirrel
Yeah.
and follow him.
Not the intimidation factor I was going for.
Squirrel?
Yeah. I
A black squirrel.
do not even believe you can go to swimming at this point. can
No.
you?
No,
Yeah.
swimming I think is like maybe then
Something like that,
7
yeah.
for flying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what would you like to? We'll redact all of that.
Well, then- I'd like to go sit in my bunk.
Okay. So your full car returns for the night, and you find everyone just kind of racked out, hanging around. And we'll pass on to the next morning. If
Playing some b-ball.
yeah,
Standing in the
outside
corner,
school.
just
Oh,
So who
They,
has the
uh,
monocle?
I do.
here's the monocle.
yes.
I would like,
Can I see
with the little bit of light that's
Mhm.
coming through the room, sit there.
It's not a dark room. It's an open barracks.
I'd like to find a way to get the white reflection off the monocle, because
Sure.
I'm sitting there messing with the monocle.
Sure.
And point it at Brutu, and just sit there,
The light's not that strong.
keep
in
trying to
there.
get his attention.
Yeah, you're not getting much of a reflection. It's very dim. It's mainly torches and a couple of braziers lighting the room.
I'd like to cause myself to glow
What is
Yeah.
this slightly annoying light?
with my Azamar trait.
Okay. You begin to glow, and it's still pretty dim. The reflection that you catch on him, it's not enough to be annoying, but you catch like a light across your eye at one point.
What did you find?
I take it. I found this, and hand it to him.
Happy now, huh? And I grab it.
Okay,
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
go for it. You begin. Are you casting it as a ritual or as an actual spell?
I'll just cast a spell, burn the
Okay.
last one for the day.
Sure. It definitely is magical
Okay.
and has the enchantment properties.
Okay.
So you would need identify or
Yeah.
to spend a short rest with it, trying to actually identify it.
Stay up for the next hour?
Okay. You have plenty of time before it would begin to cut into a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're going to take a short rest and try to figure out what it
I'll
is,
try to figure out what it is.
Turn off the light.
you realize
I go,
that this is a monocle of comprehending languages.
Inventory tracker? Or you want me to write it down?
You got pen and paper right now.
Okay, what is it?
Monocle. My apologies. Monocles
Sorry.
of comprehend languages and speak languages. It basically lets you, when you wear it, you have the ability to understand any spoken language as well as speak it. Yes. Very handy. little
Okay.
Does that extend to reading as well? For
Yeah.
literacy? Okay. So there's a line. Okay.
spoken word only.
Interesting, because it's a monocle instead of an earpiece.
Yeah, I know. Kind of where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Fancy rebel.
Are you
I'll
keeping
hold
it?
on to it.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Are you holding on to it?
Yeah,
and
I'll
just
hold
have
on to
Okay. So your night passes very quietly at the barracks. About 10, 11 o'clock, somebody comes. One of the servants for the guild comes through and puts out the torches and kind of banks the braziers. And the night passes very quietly. Nothing major happens. 8 a.m. comes. There's a very loud wake up call. Just kind of a loud sound that goes through the barracks to wake everyone up. You will finally have your second level. You will all have achieved a long rest, so go ahead and mark that on Beyond.
Full hit points, right?
Yes. If you used any hit dice, you get half back, or up to half your dice back. Hit dice back.
Oh, look, my full hit points are full again.
Mine as well.
Mine too.
Yeah,
Are you
should
feeling
have
better
everything
this
back.
morning, Brute 2?
I don't answer.
Maybe.
Man, those guys seem like they're mad at each other.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
What's the matter, my dear friend? Did you have a lover's quarrel?
I think he doesn't like me anymore.
Well, you did shove
Did
him
he
out of
like
a
you to
moving
begin
wagon.
with? I wonder.
Well, that's how my mama bear taught me how to treat my brothers and sisters.
I'm not your brother. And I
You're
walk
his
out.
sister?
I'll walk out.
He must be menopausing. Happens with age. So, are you ready to go check out the stable you told me kind of about, or we were planning on doing? I'm ready to make some money.
Give me a few hours. I'm going to go and buy a horse. And then I'm going to return that horse.
I go sit near the square.
Okay. There's multiple squares throughout the city. You're just going to kind of a market square.
Before I go, where was this place we're supposed to meet at?
Tell you what, I'll meet you here at the guild around lunch.
Okay. I go sit under a tree near the guild.
Okay. Yeah, they have a large complex, lots of space for training, lots of actual classrooms for education of newbies who wish to actually change professions or learn new professions, accelerating the professions they're in. So training grounds are everywhere. This complex is probably about 6 acres in size.
Wow.
Yeah, the Forgotten Shadows is one of the bigger adventuring guilds in the city of Ballaport. So, which
I'm going to the Broken Nag.
The Broken
in
Nag?
the morning,
okay?
and I'm gonna look for someone with the power to sell me a horse.
Yeah. You see three guys wandering around, just kind of tending to the horses. One of them appears to be slightly older than the other two.
Mm-hmm.
There's definite family resemblance in all of them,
Okay.
and it's very obvious that the one's the father with the other two sons.
I'll go ahead and go towards the father. And
Okay.
excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes, good man. What can I do for you?
Yes,
It's
I'm
a human family, by the way.
I'm in the market for a horse.
Okay, we have plenty of good steeds here, sir.
Yes. I'm looking for top tier.
Ah, yes, we have plenty of good ones. Any particular coloring style that you're looking for? Are you looking for a war horse, something a little fancier? You look somebody who's possibly looking for a good traveling horse.
Yes, a good traveling horse. Not really necessarily a war horse. Just
Yeah, something
I-
to get you from point A to point B in a good, timely manner.
Yes.
Yes, we have plenty of those.
I'm looking for an indistinct coloring.
Okay,
Something that would blend in nicely
something
and not.
in the chestnut to brown levels.
Yes. Something that wouldn't stick out too.
Sure.
You know.
I know just the horse for you.
Ah, wonderful. Let me
Yes.
see.
Wildflower is her name.
Wildflower.
Yes, she is a wonderful, wonderful horse. Very indistinct as you requested. And he leads you over to a corral with, you can see about 10 horses wandering around in it. They all look to be in good health. And he goes into the corral and brings one out. Very indistinct brown horse from head to toe, no distinguishing marks. It's about her only distinguishing mark is the fact that she's very indistinguishable.
Mm-hmm.
Just very plain.
I'm gonna make an investigation to just kind of feel out the flesh and make sure I'm
Sure.
not.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation on that.
Would it be investigation or would it be nature?
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animal handling.
16.
16? Yeah, this seems like a pretty solid horse. This guy seems to be on the up and up and doesn't seem to be looking to screw you out of anything.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, how much?
You seem like a man who likes to negotiate and a man who knows what he's looking for. For Wildflower here, I could say probably let her go for about 90. She's a good solid horse.
You're right. She is very solid. Not exactly young.
No. She's right in the prime of her life. She'll get you where you need to go without a whole lot of flash.
Would you take 75?
I think we could possibly agree on that. That sounds like a very fair deal, sir.
75 it is.
Ah.
And I'll reach in and
He
take
extends
out
his hand.
75 coins.
You now have Wildflower, the riding horse.
And I'm going to make my way. Do they have... Is she already saddled, or do I need to purchase a saddle?
You need to purchase a saddle and
I'm going to see if they have that here.
Okay.
And see how much that is.
Yeah. Your average riding saddle would set you back about 10 gold. That would be the saddle, the tack, all the stuff you would need aside from saddlebags.
Sure. Do they have the saddlebags?
Yes, they're an additional 4.
Okay. Yeah, I won't debate those.
Yeah.
I'll just pay that.
Yeah, those. When it comes to that, he didn't seem real interested in negotiating on those prices.
Mhm.
Always on the horse, but
Yeah.
never on the saddle.
So, and I'll have them get it all saddled
They
up.
get it all cleaned up and ready to go. And
Once she's saddled up, I'll go ahead and mount her. And
yeah, it only takes about 5 minutes or so for them to get it. These guys are very experienced, and it's very obvious they know what they're doing.
mm-hmm.
So they get her all set and give her a quick rub down and wash for you, wash the dust off. And within about 15 minutes, you're ready to go.
Okay. And then I'm gonna ride back to the guild.
You arrive back to the guild pretty quickly. She seems to be a very mild mannered, not much spirit to her. She doesn't seem interested in bolting, even with all the activity going on around the city. And very calm and tame horse.
Okay. I'm going to, when I get back, I'm gonna look for barrier.
Burial? What are you doing during this time?
Just sitting there with my hands above the tree,
Okay.
taking in nature,
Sure.
remembering how peaceful and quiet it can be.
It's not too quiet here. This is
I
a
know,
big
but-
city. It's very busy. A lot of people bustling back and forth. Every time a monodrone or a duodrone goes past you can hear them clinking, little metal legs.
I'm a little perturbed. I want my quiet. You
Yeah.
can tell.
This is not.
I'm just scowling a little bit.
Yeah, the only real sounds of nature you hear, you catch the occasional squirrel chittering up in the tree that you're sitting under. A couple of pigeons are kind of cooing at each other, but other than that, what are the rest of you doing?
I went shopping for a potion of healing.
Okay.
And a poisoner's kit.
A poisoner's kit? Okay. Yeah, the potion of healing would set you back 50 gold.
And the poisoners with 50 as well.
Yeah. That one, give me a investigation, because that's not exactly something you're going to be offered in your average shop.
8.
8? Even with your connections, you can't seem to lay hands on one at this point.
Alright.
Yeah. But what you do find is, as you're wandering down one of the streets, a young man hands you a flyer for an event that is going on that night.
Oh, what is it?
It is called the Rum Run. And it has the rules spelled out on it, where you have to visit 6 different pubs, drink 2 drinks in each, and then try to make your way to a cleric at the end, who at that point will declare the winner.
I know some people who might be interested in this. Does it say, like, if there are any prizes or anything?
Yes, there is a a prize that is being offered is a mug of merriment.
Ooh.
Doesn't say what it is, just says they're offering a mug of merriment.
I go find the Brobot, who I think would probably be best at drinking, and the Cleric.
Okay. So you find them. They're still at the guild unless you two have gone anywhere.
Not yet.
Okay. Brutu?
Still there.
Alright. Yeah, you get back.
Someone handed me this flyer. It's a drinking contest, and there's a prize.
Drinking what?
Booze! Wonderful booze.
I've never had that.
It seems
I
like
have.
there's
In
some
many
sort
different
of
places.
drinking competition where you will take 2 drinks and go to the next bar, have 2 drinks there, go to the next bar,
That's far too easy.
over and over until the end.
Far too easy. I drink water every day.
Then you should definitely apply for this. Let's have both of you apply for this.
I'm in the mood for some fun.
Sure.
Perhaps we get the druid in this, but I believe he was otherwise occupied today.
Sounds good.
I've got nothing to do except find a Fletcher.
Alright. I will cheer you guys on.
Which a Fletcher is very easy to find. The guild actually keeps one on retainer.
Okay.
They have a blacksmith, a weaponsmith, and armor all on retainer.
Just need somebody to fix my bow.
Yeah, I needed to fix my sword too.
They will do that for how badly warriors broken.
I rolled
Was yours-
all mine,
Mine
was
was
I snapped
bent.
the string.
Okay, so yeah, strings would cost you like 2 copper to get it fixed.
Okay.
Mine was just bent. It couldn't be used until it was repaired.
Okay, so yeah, yours would cost a third of what the full price would be to get it
I'm
repaired.
still gonna pay gold because I don't deal with change.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Bow strings are very cheap, very easy to get a hold of.
What's a third of 25?
25.
Call it
11?
Call it
Yeah, yeah, 11.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Close enough.
Close enough.
9.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9.
Yeah, just call it
8 or
10.
9, but
There we go.
there we go.
Yeah, close enough. We'll run it at that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
While I'm back at the guild, I'll have
as
that
you get
done.
back to the
You
guild,
did
yes.
find the best bargain.
Yeah, you.
I see you got a horse.
Yes, I'd like you to travel with her for about an hour, get to know her. Her name's Wildflower, and we'll have you imitate her when I go to return you.
You realize I'm a man, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
I mean, you did say you could imitate any horse. Did you not tell me this?
I figured you'd grab a man horse, but I'm down. I'll give it a shot.
Very well.
Okay.
I walk around to the back with Wildflower, and I'd like to try to handle animal to
Sure.
get more in tune with
Go for it.
her personality. 19.
19? Oh, yeah, you get a good sense of this horse and form a nice rapport. She is a very calm and gentle horse. Realize that
Does
this
she
horse
have-
hasn't got a mean bone in her body.
Does she have anything physically, or like I could tell if there's anything like that's gonna be bothering her, or looks like it could have been bothering her that they've
Looks in
fixed?
fine health. This is a good quality horse. There are no markings on her at all other than just the solid color, which unto itself that can be a unique identifier for a horse like that.
Okay.
But other than that, she's a standard horse. Nothing wrong with her. Solid horse.
I bring her back out. I think
Yeah.
me and her are on the same page. I think I can do this.
Wonderful.
Your drinking contest will start about 8 o'clock that night.
Is there a place where I can tie up Wildflower here at the guild?
Yeah, they do have a set of stables here.
Okay.
It'll cost you 5 silver a night, or I'm sorry, 2 silver a night to stable a horse.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just we'll desaddle her
Mhm.
and put her up for the rest of the day. I'll tell them I'll settle up for.
They have a couple of stable boys that
Yeah.
take care of the horse for you. That's why it actually costs.
Yep, I'll tell whoever's at the stable that I'll settle up when I return.
And the boys are like, sure, no problem. We know who you are.
Thank you.
We'll make sure that the bookkeepers get it.
And I'm gonna.
Excuse me.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
12.
12. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna stealth behind him
Okay.
and kind of try and saddle him when he's not paying attention.
In his human form,
Yes.
or as Azamar form.
Yes. In his regular form.
Unfortunately, his passive perception is high enough that he sees you, catches you coming up and behind him carrying the
I
saddle.
turn around real quick. You gotta wait a second. It doesn't happen like that. You gotta give me a minute to prepare. Like this. Poof. And go into the best imitation of Wildflower I can
Okay.
make.
Give me another animal handling check.
18.
18. Yeah, you get a pretty good approximation of Wildflower. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
I'd like to do this horse look back. Give him a wink.
That's disturbing. I'll go ahead and take all the saddles and everything I bought
Okay.
and start applying them to him.
Sure. Yeah, you get him.
All the saddles, multiple saddles.
You get him saddled up and get a close approach. You're a mildly seasoned adventurer, so you have an idea of how to saddle a horse.
Mm-hmm.
So you get him saddled up in the way that you find the most acceptable.
I'm gonna ride him back to the Broken Nag.
Okay. Yeah, you get there about 30 minutes later.
Okay.
I'm walking with a limp.
Okay.
Kind of over dramatized, but not too much.
Front or
like,
back?
Like I'm babying my left front hoof.
Okay. Sure.
How long has it been total since I was there this morning? Just a couple hours?
Let's see. At this point, back. Yeah, we'll call it 2 to 3 hours, somewhere in that
Okay.
range.
I'm going to look for one of the sons,
Okay.
and I'm going to avoid the father.
Yeah. You don't see the father out at this point.
Okay.
He isn't even outside. But you do see the two boys that you saw earlier, as well as the younger boy that was there last night.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go towards one of the older boys.
Okay. They actually appear to be about the same age.
Okay.
And when you get closer, you realize that they're a set of twins.
Okay. Excuse me, gentlemen. Can one of you help me?
Yes, sir. I am. My name is Doran, and this is our stables. What can we help you with, sir?
Yes, I had purchased this horse earlier from these very stables. A Wildflower.
Yes, she's a fine a fine horse of ours.
Well, I had apparently there's something wrong with her. She's developed a limp since I've been riding her for about an hour.
No.
I'd like to return her.
Let me get father.
I'm rather in quite a hurry. I'd rather not. Is there any way you could help me, or?
Well, sure. Let me take a look. He goes over and begins feeling down your leg.
I act painful as he gets towards the kneecap.
Okay. Give me a performance.
21.
Nice. Yeah, he completely bites. He completely believes you. Oh yeah, it feels kind of warm here. Like she's overly strained herself.
Yes, I've only had her like a few hours, and if this is what it's going to be after just an hour of riding time, she won't fit my needs.
Yes,
I'd
understandable,
like to return
sir.
her. I'd like to keep the saddles and everything that I purchased, but the horse itself I'd like to return.
What was the agreed upon price, sir?
90 gold.
90 gold. Okay. Let me check with father, and I'll get your money for you. And he goes scurrying off into one of the buildings, and you see the father stick his head out. Looks a little perplexed, but he walks out after a couple of minutes, and he appears to be carrying a small money bag with him. What seems to be the problem? You're bringing Wildflower back? What's wrong?
Yes,
She's one of our finest.
She does not suit my needs. It appears that after a short time of riding, she began to walk with a limp.
This is not good. This is not good. I can't have this kind of behavior and problems. And he goes over and starts checking your hoof as well.
17 to fake pain.
Completely believes you. He gives you a really thorough examination. He's like, yes, sir. I understand. This can be a real problem. Here, let me refund. Well, perhaps we could just exchange her for another horse.
Oh no, I couldn't. With this happening to your finest, I'd hate to take another chance.
Well, we could. I'm sure I could upgrade you for a minimal fee to an even better horse.
No. I'd rather just take my money and return the horse. I'm more than happy to retain the saddle, the bags, and everything else I purchased.
Yes.
But as for the horse itself, this has left a rather sour taste.
I apologize, sir. And he begins counting out the money real quick. I apologize, and I really cannot express my my heartfelt sorrow for this. She is a great horse normally.
I give out a pained whinny.
Okay. And he counts out your 75. Here you go, good sir. I believe our agreed upon price was 75.
No, our agreed upon price was 80.
80.
And I'll deception.
Yes, please.
8.
It's a tie.
Beats.
He's. I don't know. I'm not. 80 doesn't sound. 80. Well, you know what? Regardless, it's not just for your time and your problems. I'm okay with 80.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he counts out an extra 5 for your time and troubles.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, sir.
He's like, boys, take Wildflower out back and go over her and see what's going on.
And I will make my way back to the guild.
Okay. You, sir, are being led inside the barn, where you pass stall. They lead you into a stall inside, and the boys begin to give you a thorough going over, going from head to toe. You are poked, you are prodded, you are felt up everywhere possible, from head to toe.
I start getting sassy horse back and forth with my mane, try to flick it at him.
Yeah, the boys are very confused. They're used to dealing with Wildflower, who's a very docile animal, and this is unusual for her. They're like, what's wrong, Wildflower? What's going on?
I do it closer when they get closer to my front leg.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's wrong? We're just trying to help you.
Shift back and forth, still protecting my sore leg.
Sure. Yeah, this all goes on for about 20 minutes before they finally say, all right, and one of them grabs a hold of your leg and holds onto it. This is a real strong grip for what look like a couple of kids. And they bind your leg where it's sore.
Okay.
And then leave you in the stall, put some hay in there and some oats, and leave you. They look at each other. Well, hopefully her leg will get better by tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll have to put her down. And you hear the boys go on about their chores at the stable. You can hear them rustling around in the other stalls and such.
Are they close enough to see me?
They're going back and forth and in and out of the stalls and in and out of the barn. They're just kind of moving around everywhere, doing stable chores, moving hay, moving animals back, working the animals in and out.
I like to drop wild shape, but crouch down in the stall where they can't see me.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
15.
Okay. You drop your wild shape and revert back to your Azamar shape and crouch down.
I'd like to make sure that binding's not on my leg.
It's still there.
I'd like to cut it off.
Okay. With what?
My scimitar.
Does your gear transform with you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull it out and cut the binding off.
Okay. And then I'd like to wait shortly until, I'd say, 20 minutes until it looks like they've had to be... I want them to be called upon from something outside of the barn.
Mm-hmm. They're moving in and out of the barn the whole time. They're not really...
The coast is clear. Is what
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to stand up, open my stall, and act like I'm looking at some of the horses.
Okay.
For when they come back.
Okay. You wander out into the stall. And this is a fairly good sized barn. There's quite a few, probably 10, 15 stalls on each side of the aisleway that you're in. Each one of them has a horse in it, and it's a good sized place. One of the boys wanders back in. Sir, you're not supposed to be back here. Who are you? I'm getting father. And he goes running right out the front door. Father!
Okay. I'll wait for the father to come back.
Yeah, he comes in. Oh, you! I don't recognize you. You didn't come in through the front gate. Thief! We have a horse thief!
Sir. I heard through reputation that you've been selling inadequate horses or been hurting these animals.
I don't know who you've been getting these lies from, but you need to leave, you thief, before we get the guard and have you arrested.
Okay, so I was like, sir, you can think that, and I slowly just walk away.
Okay.
Back towards the guild hall.
Okay. You wander back out of the broken nag and out of their stables, and they're not happy. You can hear all the arguing back there. How did he get back there? I don't know, Dad. You can hear the father arguing with the sons. Nobody's getting beat.
I say to myself, I hope he doesn't beat them. End up like Wildflower.
Double the beatings for you tonight.
Well, considering they're going to be down a horse now.
I meet back up with Volcar.
Good.
High five.
High five.
High hoof.
I will take out 45 gold and
Sure.
your cut, sir.
I like it. But is this really 60-40 of this deal?
Well, I did only get 80.
Oh, I guess you're right. My math isn't good. I'm used to counting in walnuts.
Wonderful. Mental note. Doesn't math good.
So at this point, what are the other three of you doing? For them, they'll be ending up the great horse finagle around 3 o'clock.
All right.
Every day with us.
What about the three of you?
All right. So I got my bow fixed.
Yes.
And
That'll take about an hour.
the rum run isn't until later still.
Yes.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm sitting on my bunk, and you can see me. It clearly looks like I'm talking to someone.
Excuse me.
There's nobody there.
Is he crazy?
Isn't like a board posting of like different jobs and such?
Yes.
Beat me to it.
I'm going to take a look at that.
Sure.
Me too.
There currently happen to be 15 different job postings.
Oh my.
Yes, there's a lot of work to be done.
You take the left half, I'll take the right half.
I'm thinking of looking at if there's some sort of ranking on difficulty or potential difficulty of jobs. And
Not really, that's just, this is a job that somebody has.
all right,
This
well,
is a
I guess we're about to
contract.
read.
You've got the title of our Missing Children, Cobalt Den, Honey for the Wedding, Black Sails, Feast Meat, Bakery in Need, Honest Work, Lost Hall, Broken Blacksmith, Fungus Among Us, Check-In, Drinking Time, Lost Kitten, and Unwelcome Prostitutes.
The lost kids and
Curious
the
about that
kobolds.
last one.
You
Also, the fungus among us.
someone has been
That's later.
beating up local prostitutes, and so the one of the local brothels is getting tired of it, so they have taken out a contract with the guild to have this taken care of. Find out who's doing it and put a stop to it.
I think I'd like us to take this job. If we got the time for it. Or at least start it today. And
The reward for this one is 100 gold.
They can't be beating up on ladies, man.
nope.
So you're taking the notice to Goran?
Mm-hmm.
Can
I
we
will
take
pick up.
multiple?
Hmm?
Can we pick up multiple or just focus on one at a time?
I think we should focus on one at a time.
You don't want your quest log to get full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. So, walk up to the front with it. Goran's like, you've chosen to take a job posting, I see. Which one have you got, boys? Sorry.
The one about the prostitutes.
Oh, yeah. Shame about those poor ladies.
Indeed.
Somebody's been beating them up pretty bad. They haven't killed any yet, but every beating has been getting worse. Somebody is doing this, and no one knows who. They usually happen later in the evening, around the time that the women are starting to stop for the evening. Is usually when the beatings begin. Someone picks one up or two up, and we'll find them the next morning, beaten into barely consciousness or unconscious, lying in the streets.
So it seems like it's a customer that's doing it then? If they're picking them up at the end of shift?
It could be.
Definitely questions to ask them.
Yeah, he's reading off of another sheet that he has that has more information on it.
So, how far away is he from me if I'm in my bunk?
You're in a whole other building.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, if you're in your bunk, you're in the barracks building.
Yeah,
they're in the
that's
front room building, the entranceway, which is where the main desk is, and the job board is hung up in the main lobby there, for any of the adventurers who belong to the guild.
I say we should pick up our cleric buddy and go see about getting a hold of the contact person, interviewing these ladies to see if there's any clues about.
Sure.
Sign the contract.
Yep. Put your thumbprints on there. Now, will any of your other compatriots be joining you? We'll need their thumbprints as well.
Perhaps. We'll send them over if we can find them.
Yes. So.
I'm going to go get him while you're finishing up the Goran.
I'll thumbprint it.
Okay.
You going to help us?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, we're still on the...
Yeah, you guys.
We're at the guild grounds, so...
Yeah.
Walk through the gate.
Yeah.
At the main door.
Hey, what's
they're-
going on, guys?
As they're accepting the contract, you two wander in through the front door.
Oh, that's where you guys are. We're going to look for you.
What's going on, Brobot?
I've been conducting some business.
We're going to go save some hookers.
Saving people.
Saving...
Calm down.
Do we get a nice discount for this?
We get 100 gold coins.
And a discount?
Well, you have to finagle that yourself.
This does put me in a very nice bargaining position. Deal!
You get the old thumb out. Pop! Slide it in there.
We successfully signed it this time instead of looking like idiots.
Yes.
I had to get the first one out of the way.
No blood on the contract this time, so you're doing much better. Things have improved.
Is the old man holding the contract?
He has, pardon me, he has the information sheet, but as far as the actual contract, it was given to you guys to sign, and they keep track of it through magical means.
Would my rapier have been fixed right now?
Yes, by this
Or-
point it is done.
Okay, so...
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
it only takes him a couple hours to get it
I'm gonna...
hammered out.
I hand Fendak back the contract. Here you go.
Thank you.
So I'd like to talk to Fulcar about the guy that's doing the contracts right now. Does it seem to you like his cough is getting worse?
Getting worse?
He
Not-
claimed it was from dragon fire and ash.
That's...
Have
Come on, we're talking while we're going,
have you
right?
noticed anything?
He gives you the contact information is for the Silken Rose,
Right.
and it is Madame Cinema.
That
as
sounds like a
he's
prostitute
gonna,
name.
as he's asking me this, I'm gonna wisdom medicine check to see if I can recall whether or not I would know anything about
Go for it.
this. No, I don't know anything.
Okay.
One.
Ooh, yeah. You actually almost forget medicine. Almost, but not quite. You actually
no, doesn't-
recognize the name of the...
Doesn't
of the
seem
place.
like that's anything out of the ordinary, you know. I mean,
I get the guildmaster's attention.
Yeah, yes. Burial?
It's Barrow.
Yes, okay. Sorry, it's
So about
your new member still.
So about your cough,
Yes.
have you tried maybe a doing some natural healing, some aromatherapy, maybe some
Son.
oils.
Son, I have tried everything there is out there. Between this cough, my bad liver, and everything else that I got going on.
What's your liver from? Is that self-inflicted?
Well, some of it.
High five.
Yeah. I had to quit after when the cough started getting too bad and you're spewing up your alcohol. It's yeah.
Well, if I find anything, from my ventures that might help, I'll let you know.
It's always appreciated, but don't go out of your way. I've seen some of the finest clerics and doctors and wizards in this country has to offer. Nobody can help. It's just.
Does it hurt when you cough?
Yes.
Have you tried medicinal smoking?
I've tried everything, as I said.
You always seem like you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
I understand why now.
Yeah. It's just the price you pay for being an adventurer for too long. It catches up with you eventually. I mean, even this limp that I have is from adventuring.
So what can you tell us about this brothel that we're about to go to, other than it's led by Miss Simonon?
The Silken Rose.
Yeah.
It's a moderate level establishment. It's not like you're finding your average streetwalker.
I look over my shoulders, looking for his wife. She's not around.
Oh no, Maven.
Have you partaken?
Not lately. It's a good place. They'll treat you right.
Do they wear underwear there?
Some.
I should fit in.
The girls there are usually clean. Their street girls are a lot of fun.
Where do you think we should look? Should we talk to Cinnamon first?
Yes, she can at least let you talk to some of the girls who. That's assuming they're awake. Last I knew, some of them had been beaten so bad they were in a coma. That's hence why we have the contract.
Fair point.
This has been escalated for the last few weeks.
We should go.
Yeah.
Throw up gang signs. I'm out. Give him peace. Peace be with you.
And with you, strange one.
All right, let's go.
You hear him mutter, "Wow, what kind of group did I hire this time?"
As I hear it, a fun one. Close the door.
Can I hear it?
He's not hiding. He's just kind of like muttering to himself, "Oh, what kind of group did I hire this time?" To the Silken Roses. Yes, go ahead.
I lead them to the Silken Rose.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
know
he
what?
knows exactly where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually from Ballaport, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you find it, and Mr. Cinema is sitting at her little desk just inside the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Findak.
Mr. Cinema.
Tis nice to see you again.
Indeed. I wish it was under better circumstances.
Oh,
I've
well,
taken
what is
the
wrong?
contract
Oh, yes.
with my group
It is a
to
terrible thing.
investigate.
The house girls are safe.
Mm-hmm.
It is the girls that we employ on the streets.
Yes.
The new ones that are still learning the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Someone is preying upon them in the wee hours of the night.
Mm.
We don't find them until the morning. The last 3 have been beaten so bad they're still in a coma. There have been 5 total. It has been getting progressively worse. The last girl is barely alive.
Is she still here?
No, the coma girls are being kept at the Clinic of Lights. They are under the care of the doctors and the clerics there.
Okay.
Is there any similarities between the girls that have been...
Only that
Injured.
they are street girls. They're not the house girls. Because obviously if someone were to come in here and try that, it wouldn't go well for them. But on the streets, those girls are on their own, for as far as protection goes.
What region of town has this been happening?
The street girls usually work down in the poorer section, where there's less guards. The streets are much closer together. It's harder to be seen in those areas.
From
Do
the
you-
wound.
Do you know the names of the women that are working tonight there?
Let me see. Rosemary. There are only 3 left down there. Rosemary, time. And Diamond, I believe, is the third. Yes.
Can you tell from the beatings that if there are any similar traits that have happened? Like, does he aim for the face? Is he trying to, like, disfigure them? Or is he just scratching them and pushing them? And
There's no scratches other than...
maybe some ring marks?
the guards have checked the girls. But obviously, they're guards. These are street girls. They don't care. You understand, Findek.
Yes.
They have their own agenda. From what they have said is it looks like the girls have been beaten with a club of some type. And as I said, they're getting progressively worse. And I'm very worried for my girls.
Well, don't worry. We'll take care of this.
We're considering giving up the street life and just sticking to the house.
That might just be bad business.
I agree,
any
but
other-
we have to protect the girls.
Are there any other brothels that you're in competition with that would want to see you take
Hundreds.
girls off the streets?
This is a major city. We are the capital of the kingdom of Whist. There are brothels everywhere.
Good point.
Has it only been occurring with your street girls?
Yes.
Hmm.
Could be someone is targeting us, or it could be because of the area we are in.
Yes.
Is
We're
it
not
on-
sure.
Is it happening on a certain night, or is it just random?
It has been random so far.
Same time each night?
Yes, deep in the night, very late.
With tonight's festivities,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're targeted tonight.
Indeed.
This
Festivities.
is true.
Drinking contest.
The
You said
Rum
drinking
Run?
contest?
Rum Run. Oh yes.
I believe-
Oh yes. That's on the upper side of town. Yeah, the north side. My girls work the down near the docks, so the west,
Did you hear something
down
about
in the
Rum
poorer
Run?
area
We didn't
around the
get
docks.
invited.
I've never heard anything of this Rum Run before.
I think it would be a good time for us. Let's try to invite ourselves. Can we come?
Well, our focus is now split. We have the Rum Run.
We should tail the women.
That's what I was thinking.
What is the rum?
Take some with you.
If you guys want to try to win this one, sure. There are 3 girls apparently left, so the 3 of us can tail them or
Why don't we? I have an idea.
offer protection for them.
Why don't we hire the 3 girls for the night to go with us on the Rum Run? And as the attacker might try to attack them, we can be there to protect them.
It's not a half bad idea, actually.
Do most of the attacks happen in the other area?
That would rule out if it was localized.
I go up and I start poking him, go, did you cast a double image and are talking through him now? Full car.
As he pokes me, I'm like, what was that?
Are you full car in disguise?
I don't know.
Madam Cinema,
Let's just say my ways have been
Cinema.
rubbing off
Cinema.
on him.
Madam Cinema, how much would you be willing to let us have the girls for this evening to investigate and possibly flesh out this villain?
Well,
It'd be helping you, but
For
we
the
don't want you to
evening?
go broke.
I agree. I understand. Each of the girls, she pulls out give me a minute. She goes,
Abacus,
As she starts to
carry the
back,
2.
they will be taken care of and
Yeah,
fed
she
and
reaches under,
right.
Oh,
pulls
believe me, I'll take
out
care
a book
of him.
and pulls out an actual abacus.
No
and
Bo
starts doing
Peep
math
specials
real quick.
tonight.
Bo Peep special? Who asked for the Bo Peep special?
Not
In
tonight.
the back of your...
Was somebody interested in the Bo Peep special?
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Okay.
But
Perhaps another night.
it is one of my go-to
It's a fine seller around here.
delicacies.
Very fine seller.
Go to.
To rent the 3 or to acquire the services of the 3 girls, since you would not actually be serviced, I assume you're just looking to protect them and cover them for the evening.
Absolutely.
I got nothing to service.
How much for the service surcharge?
To protect them for the evening, just 20 gold for all 3 total. Any services would be negotiated with them.
I'll pay the 20 gold.
Okay. So, do we have a deal, boys?
Yes.
And whatever you are, Golem,
His
statue?
name's Brobot.
My name is Sidian.
Sidian. Okay.
City and Robot.
That's his
I'm gonna end up
last
changing
name.
my last name by the time this is over.
So, do we
Well,
have a
you
deal?
never gave me a last name, so I just made one up for you.
No, that's true. I didn't do
It's a
it.
deal.
Aye.
Do you know where the girls are right now? So we can go.
Right now, they're on the off shift. They're getting ready for their shift, and they should be. We house all the girls here. They should be in their room in the dormitories.
We
preparing
should
for
have
the
them
evening.
meet us in the square of the poor district around 8 p.m.
Yes, agreed.
What will they be wearing?
I will dress them in blue.
Very well.
You will see three women wearing blue dresses.
Tell them to look for the very large metal man.
Yes, you are tink tink, very noticeable.
And you know, me as well.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah,
of course
you're
fit there.
familiar.
And
It
I'm
is good to see you again.
Indeed, it's good to see you as well.
Yes. Tell your mother I said hello next time.
I will.
Yes.
We have to protect these girls.
Yeah. These are rival houses, but there's still civility between them.
Mm-hmm.
So you were finished at the Silken Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Time check.
By this point, you're looking around 4 or 5.
Okay, so we got a couple hours to go.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Alright. So should we talk strategy for the drinking game as well?
We need to go get some bread,
Yes, pre-game.
as some would say. Growing up in the woods, all I had was, we called it rock whiskey. I put a bunch of rocks together and mashed some corn, and it got real gross, but man, did it get you there. Haven't really drank a whole lot.
I can
Well,
tell
I have
you
some
I
of
have
that
a very
still.
high
You would,
tolerance
you
for
would know,
alcohol.
having grown up in the actual woods, you would understand fermented fruit as well.
Okay.
The idea
So-
of fruit that has fallen off and just kind of
Wild wine, if you will.
the stuff that gets squirrels messed up.
Or cows.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not promising the best, but I can try. I can really, really try.
In all my travels, I have sampled quite a bit of brew.
Indeed.
There's
I think possibly you three would be the best for this endeavor, while myself and Folkar, if we can remain focused on the task at hand, or perhaps envisioning the rewards for later for a job well done.
I lean over, whisper to Folkar.
Folkar.
Yes. Yes. Wait,
Perhaps he was
you were
imagining a
saying?
little
Clank,
too
clank,
hard.
Folkar, you could be their hero. You could get it for free. You just
Stop.
have to protect
He's gonna lose
them.
all the blood flow if you keep
You
going.
just have to protect them.
Folkar.
Yes.
Cause my finger to glow. Folkar!
Follow the light.
Sorry, my mind ran away with me.
We're gonna need you to
Remember.
protect people.
The contract did say to take care of the problem. That's a lot of leeway in that.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need to be too gentle.
Right. Of course. Anything to protect the ladies.
I would imagine some discretion is still required. We can't just be willy-nilly offing random hobos. We already killed one pimp.
He's married.
Yes, totally. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Indeed.
Yeah, he's definitely buried.
As I slowly turn
That
and
didn't sound.
I'd like to persuade him that it was taken care of.
I mean, I'm sure the gods found him and buried him.
Insight?
What's wrong?
He was interred at a temple.
14?
Or wait, no, that was the
Oh,
wrong.
he's lying through his teeth.
I actually don't know.
Totally took care of that.
What? Where is it?
The guards have it now.
Hey, I just laid him down and he said he took care of it.
Sorry.
His
your
name's
cl-
Burial. I thought he was good at it.
I walk away.
All I'm good at is burying the truth.
He was at a temple. That's as good as burying him. He is interred in a place of peace.
This one's on you.
At some point, I would like you to explain your customs and fascination. And what's the word I'm looking for here? Somebody help me.
Your fanaticism
No.
with burying people.
Your obsession with proper burial. It intrigues me.
To me, there needs to be a final resting place.
Well, this final resting
Final
place
is very defined.
Findak shot him with an arrow. He died. He rested right there.
Have you ever seen somebody risen from the grave? Have you ever seen a loved one be taken back to life from an already dark place?
As I say, yes, and I put my mom's head on.
I don't think so.
Was she brought back?
In my heart. And I turn around and slowly lose my hard facade.
You should ponder that sometime.
I've seen plenty of undead in my travels, but
Did you know them?
no, I can't say I did. I don't think I did.
Have you had to lay your wife to rest again?
I've never had a wife.
Your son?
Can't procreate.
Then don't talk to me about burials. And I walk away.
I've lost a mother.
I apologize.
I'm gone.
I'm sorry!
I ready Sacred Flame.
Ooh, nice and toasty.
Walking down the streets.
I'll
You're all
whisper over
wondering
to
where you're heading to.
Findak. It is menopause.
I'm going to look for a tailor as
Okay.
we're walking.
Are you looking for fine tailor, less than reputable tailor?
A fine tailor who's willing to do less than reputable things.
So the answer to that question was yes.
Yes. Sure. Well,
I'd like to accompany.
excuse me. Within walking distance of the guild hall, there are two tailors: the dashing haberdasher and the bone needle.
Going
Bow
to
and needle or
Bone.
bone needle? Okay.
Bone.
Sorry, ear infection.
Sorry.
going to start with the bone needle.
Okay.
Because I can't say the other one.
The dashing haberdashery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but whatever the other one. We're going to the bone needle.
Yeah, this one, the only way you can tell it's really a tailor is there's a rough-hewn pair of scissors hanging outside.
Okay.
They're a wooden sign of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very rough-hewn. Everything about it's very rough. The walls are wood, but you can see through the wall, through certain spots in the walls, that there's what appears to be giant rib cage is mainly shaping this building, and then they've kind of put wood between it.
I don't want to go in.
That place sounds awesome.
I'm straight going there.
Yeah, you open the front door, and it is a very dingy and abused-looking building inside. This place has seen some action in the past. The clothing is very functional looking,
Okay.
but as you examine the clothing, very neat. You can tell that the stitching is very well done.
Okay.
It's just very
How's the fabric? Is it
very plain. There's not everything that you see here is your working man's clothing
okay?
that they have hanging out. You see one nice silk dress sitting behind the counter on a mannequin, but it's a red dress, but it's out of reach.
Okay.
And there is a very elderly Goliath sitting behind the counter who's stitching away by hand. He looks to be repairing a pair of pants.
Is there a counter up at the front?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The old Goliath is behind it,
Okay, I'm gonna
stitching away.
I'll walk up to the counter.
He stands up. Ears back crack. Leans back down. He's bent over pretty hard. Yes, can I help you?
Yes, greetings, my friend.
Yes.
I was wondering if I could petition a pair of robes made.
Robes? Yeah. What kind of robes you need? I can do about anything. Workaday robes, fine
Wonderful.
robes.
I'm going to give a description of the robes that the Mages Council wears.
Okay.
And I had memorized the insignias enough
Right.
to.
They sound awfully familiar. Where have I heard those before?
Let me be sure.
think I've heard those before.
And I'm going to ask if he can get some better material that I would pay the cost of acquiring if he could get better materials.
How fine of a material are we looking? Are we looking silk, brocade,
Yes, the
fine cotton? What are we looking at here?
velvets and silks and.
Let me think. Yeah, I think I can. I think I have a contact that I can get a hold of. Any particular color you need?
I don't remember the colors, but off the top of my head, my character I think would, so you'd be able to.
Yeah, I believe we were purple and red.
Okay.
Sounds right. I think.
So.
But yes, purple and red robes. The purple's going to be a little more expensive. It's a more expensive color.
I assure you, I'm quite good for
Yeah.
it.
He kind of eyeballs you up and down, just right off the top of his head, rattles off your size. I think you're about. And he just rattles it right off.
That's very, very precise. I must say, I'm impressed.
Ah, yes, I've been doing this a very, very long time. My name is Marith Swiftneedle.
Marith Swiftneedle.
Yes.
Well, I am Fulcar, and I'm hoping this might be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ah, yes, me too. Yes, I will. I would say stop back in probably a day, and I should at least have pricing for you.
Very well. If discretion could be used, there would be a small extra.
Did the rest of you
included.
follow him in?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting these guys potatoes as prep work for the game.
Yes.
I like to look around the area for a bakery for some bread.
Yeah, there's plenty of.
I'd like
You
to
can just follow your nose to one easily.
So we're all off doing other things. He's on alone on
Yes.
that one. Okay.
Yes. So
I
yeah,
think that's
kind of
what
looks
we were
around the
looking for.
shop.
Nobody
Meredith
wanted to
looks
go
around
into
the shop.
the bone shop.
Yeah.
I was
He looks around the
intrigued,
shop and just kind of yeah.
Do I look like I wear clothes?
I think I can accommodate that for you.
Wonderful.
Kind of looks around
And
the shop again.
should this pan out, I'm certain I would have more work for you in the future.
I think this could possibly be the beginning of a very lucrative friendship.
Indeed.
Yes. Just kind of grins. Missing several teeth. 'Cause,
I give him my giant half-work grin.
yeah.
Shady shit.
We don't know.
Half working Goliath staring at each other grinning. Man, that is terrifying. Ooh.
And see.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'm rereading the rules for the
Sure.
Game.
The pub or the Rum Run.
Rum Run.
Yeah.
Rereading the rules to see if there's anything against interference with other competitors
Okay.
or helping in between.
Pubs.
Yeah, like if I were to say purchase some cooked potatoes or anything to take the edge off of
All right. The rules
2 or
state
3 drinks.
that there are 6 specific pubs that you have to visit,
Yes.
and it lists the names and locations of each.
Mm-hmm.
They're within just a few blocks of each other, so each pub has a cleric staffed there
Mm-hmm.
to kind of maintain the peace and keep things under control. Once you have to go there, go to each pub, take 2 drinks, and then when you have taken 2 drinks from each,
Mm-hmm.
or at your pub, you'll be marked. The clerics have the magic ability to mark you with a non-permanent mark that says you've been to this pub.
All right.
Once you are done with all 6, then you must find your way to a 7th cleric who is at the at one of the fountains, the Dryad Surprise Fountain.
Mm-hmm.
You find your way to him, and he will declare the winner.
All right. So I think we should. One, here's some potatoes. You got your bread.
I want to get enough bread for everybody.
Okay.
All right. Good enough to share. I have cooked potatoes enough for people.
Okay.
And let's scout the run first,
Okay.
and then meet up with the girls
Yeah.
to make sure we have the optimal way to run.
Right. Yeah, the pubs are the Elegant Giant's Bottle House, Fires of the Forge Inn, Merrick the Cleric and the Lizard Wizard, Home on the Range, Hall of the Hammered Half-Elf, which you know exactly what kind of place this is. It is a step up from where you guys have just visited. It is basically the equivalent of a strip club. And the Orc's Chantry, the Orc Lord's Chantry is the final one.
Did you write those down, Legion?
Some of them.
Okay. The Elegant Giant's Bottle House, Fires of the Forge Inn, Merrick the Cleric,
Okay.
and the Lizard Wizard.
Same place.
Yes, that is the same.
Okay.
That is the whole name of the thing.
Yeah. Merrick the Cleric and Lizard Wizard.
Yes. Home on the Range.
Of all these names, that's the one that seems the weirdest, honestly.
I have the Hall of the Hammered Half Elf.
Yep.
What was the Orc Lord?
The Orc Lord's Chantry. Chantry.
Now, do we have to do them in that order, or
Yes.
just okay?
Has to be
I
in
don't know
that
if it was just
particular
hit
order.
the 6 and then
Okay.
find the guy, or
Yes.
Now, what is the? How is the winner declared? Is this like a speed run, or
Yes,
is it
basically.
the first one
First to get to him and still be awake.
individual competition or teams?
Yes, individuals.
Okay.
Is there a quality of alcohol you have to buy, or just any two?
They have specific drinks set
Specific
aside
drinks. Okay.
in every one. Yes.
Do we have to register, or does it just show up at the first bar? we
It
go?
show up at the first bar.
Okay.
It's just show up at the first bar, and it says additional rules will be explained at the first bar.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, who's paying for the ladies?
I did.
Well,
Or
for
the
their
pay.
drinks.
Oh. I didn't know
Well,
they
they're
were going
not
to be
going to
drinking.
be competing.
That's what you
They're
think.
just-
Hard to
they're
protect them if they're
escorting us.
hammered.
They're escorting us, so
Think of them as,
we are viewers of this Rum Run.
They're going to be cheering us on.
Make sure we hear these additional rules so we don't, break the rules.
What is there an entry fee for this rum run or anything?
no,
No. Okay.
no, it's just free to all comers.
All right.
Entertainment.
Yes.
Well, shall
Sounds
we
fun.
wait here
It's been
at
an
the
awful
Guildhall
long
prep
time
and
since-
go meet the ladies at 8?
I hand everybody a loaf of bread.
Okay.
And
There
start to
is
eat
one
mine.
thing I want to do before
Okay.
we, during all
It's
that.
horrifying. You don't
Um,
actually know how to eat bread.
I do want to find and see if there's a blacksmith
not
that would be willing
meat.
to look at my sword.
Yeah.
You eat it like
the
you eat it like
the guild
corn
does
on the
maintain a
cob.
blacksmith
Okay.
on
If
I'm
there's
going to
anything
drink
he could
milk.
think of to improve upon it, or to, it's very close to me, kind of
I
thing.
drink
So
he looks at you. He's like, "But the only way you're going to improve this is if you get it enchanted by somebody."
yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
All right. So, next up would be the Rum Run. So, as you're all setting up for the Rum Run, the first place you want to...
We're making our way down to get the girls.
Okay.
We haven't gotten
Sure.
them yet. So
Did we all want to go get the girls, or did we want to?
I mean, I'm fine going by myself.
Okay, not by yourself.
No.
I'll go with you just because I look the
Yeah.
part.
Well, you have to go because they're waiting for the medal.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they're waiting for me.
Yeah,
Yep, they're
and
looking
me.
for the metal
So
maiden
Oh, yeah.
and
we
Finnegan.
gotta.
Yeah, so at least you
Head
and I
up.
gotta go find out.
Yep.
I'm going.
We're gonna leave you two
Yeah.
alone
You
together.
can't tie me up.
Hey, I sense issues between you two. Just
I'm going with them.
fair enough.
I look brokenhearted as you walk away, but I follow too.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Sarah McLachlan's
My apologies.
songs playing in the background.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you all wander down to the
Docks area.
thank you, docks area of the town, and find the surprise dryad fountain. And there waiting for you are 3 young ladies, all dressed in blue dresses.
How many of them are blonde?
1.
One of each color.
I won't. I go and talk to the blonde.
Okay. Kind of looks at you. Hey, you looking for some fun?
Absolutely, but I'm here to protect you for the evening, and
Oh,
Hopefully.
you're with the Metal Man. Then.
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Hi.
We were told to watch for the Metal Man and his friends.
But absolutely, when the evening is winding
Rosemary.
down. Rosemary, nice to meet you. I'm Fulcar.
She's pretty.
Tell me, what do you know of the Bo Peep special?
Jesus.
She blushes. She blushes very hard at that. It's interesting.
Full car, you can get
Trouble
that
remembering
after we're done with this on a separate night.
Kinda looks
After we
away.
get all this done, I think something a bit more vanilla will be in order.
You hear her mutter kind of to herself, just real soft, just, I don't like the Bo Peep. I never remember much afterwards. So, what are we off to tonight?
We're doing the Rum Run. Are you ready? Because we need all the ladies to help us.
Are we going with you to drink, or are we just watching?
Depends on how the night goes and if you play your cards
Well,
right.
I'm going to say, it is up to you, but the two of us are going to be spectators, and the three of them are competing.
What do the other two look like?
Both brunettes.
No, it wouldn't be
Is
a
one
bad
taller,
idea to
shorter?
have them drink.
One of them's taller.
If there's
Time
someone
appears to be
preying on
taller
them,
than
might make them
Diamond.
appear easier targets.
Vulnerable.
Perhaps.
Thank you.
I get
I
Diamond.
would
I'll
only
go to
accept
Diamond.
them if they volunteer
Yep.
for such
Oh,
thing.
yes.
Miss Diamond.
Never force a woman.
Yes.
I need you to say somewhat sober tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Not only to help me home when I'm done, but we might need your assistance in some devious acts of distraction.
Oh. And she kind of, I can handle that.
Thank you.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Just adjust yourself well, and nothing pops out. Just little adjustments.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. They are wearing low-cut shirts or low-cut dresses, and yeah, they very much look the part.
You have to advertise.
Yes, exactly. They have to advertise their wares. So,
You guys got your walking shoes, or you ladies have your walking shoes on today?
always.
You're gonna need it. We're in a hurry.
So, off to the Rum Run.
Off to
Indeed.
the rum run.
If
to
it
the
It
Rum
even
Run.
starts soon.
Yep.
So,
Which one do we have to go to first?
The first one is the Elegant Giant Bottle House.
yes.
This
Ladies,
way.
do you know where? Oh,
Oxymorons. Elegant giants. That's just...
Yeah. This is a
I knew a giant once.
large stone establishment. As you wander into it, you see a large man sitting beside the door, obviously the bouncer. And he has a very noble accent and is conversing with some of the other patrons. Just kind of keeping an eye, sees you walk in, nods to each of you, but he's still talking. That you can overhear his accent. And he kind of looks at all of you and he stops. One moment, sir. Gentlemen, you appear to be a bit underdressed here. Is there something I can help you with?
Rum Run!
You, sir, are undressed. Oh, you are here for
He's
the
with
Rum Run.
special,
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
He
I
he wanted
understand.
to make sure that he didn't lose any of his clothing tonight.
Yes. And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing leather, where it's half over my chest. No, nothing on my right arm, except for Diamond.
Okay.
And then a manticore loincloth.
Oh, he's kind of.
I can put pants on, but I
that
breathe.
is a thing, sir, that I can honestly say I have never seen before, and I pray to never see again.
I do a quick twirl.
Oh, sir,
Like,
this is not
twirl
that,
or
Like,
twirl?
like full 360.
this is not that kind of establishment, sir.
It
I
is
can just see
now.
the manticore tail swinging
Yeah.
out and hitting someone.
Here they take poison damage.
Oof. The fur in the front, because the stinger's on the front, so the fur from around it would protect anybody from getting hit.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Oof, man, that's a mental image I'm never going to
So-
get out of there.
Sir,
Yes.
we need these 2 drinks for this rum run.
It has
Pitter
not
patter.
begun yet.
It's not begun yet. We start here,
Yes.
as I've read the
Yes.
instructions. We
You are
start
correct.
here, more instructions are given, and then we begin.
Yes.
Well, you shall
Most
begin.
of the clientele that you see here is very well dressed. You do see a few other people dressed down, but everyone seems to be just generally carrying on, having conversation, drinking. But everybody seems to be watching the cleric, who's standing by the bar, who just seems to be nodding to himself.
Do we seem like everybody's here for the Rum Run, or is it just like an everyday night here?
It's very obvious that the entire bar is fixated on this cleric.
Waiting for the go?
Any way that we could kind of shimmy in up closer to him?
There's still place.
Okay.
There's still plenty of places. Yeah. Some
Okay.
people look like they have actually started on their own.
Pre-game.
Yeah.
Wrong kind of pregame.
Yeah, they're pre-gaming the wrong way.
I'll get as close to the cleric as I can.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Everybody seems to be maintaining about a 5-foot distance from him. to
did
give him
any of the
plenty
ladies
space.
actually want to partake?
No.
Okay,
They would prefer not to.
that is
Should we,
perfectly all right.
Yeah.
Should we have one of them stay outside as
No.
Not at
to
this
say
point.
it as bait?
The attacks don't come till later at night, so
Oh,
doing
yeah,
so
that's
now
true.
would not
That's very
be
true.
fruitful to any extent. Also, the attacks mostly happen at the dock, so when we get down to the last portion of it, we're where we should be at the highest alert, at least us.
Where you guys met the ladies
Yes.
is where the 7th cleric is located.
Yes.
The surprise
Oh,
dryad
oh.
fellow.
Yep. I recognize the name.
Yep.
What a coincidence.
So, eventually, as the tension in the room seems to build as every minute passes. Finally, the cleric stops nodding, looks up. Attention all! The Rum Run is about to begin. For those of you who don't know, you will hit the 6 pubs on the list, drink the 2 signature drinks.
Oh boy, signature drinks.
Yes. That is offered in every room, every pub here. He just kind of smirks around the room at everyone. Anyone who passes out is out. You can tap out at any time. Each of us, you must visit the cleric in the room or in the pub, and after you have had your 2 drinks, and have him leave a mark on you. It'll just be a simple. He touches his hand, and a light blue dot appears on it. It'll just be a dot of color like that that'll go away by tomorrow morning. Nothing to fear. So, if there's any cheating, the Aisling Guard will be watching the streets to protect not just you, but the citizens. They're closing down the streets to main traffic for the remainder of the evening. They are rerouting because, well, we all know how drunkards are. Just kind of looks around the room at everybody.
This blue dot.
Yes,
I get a good look at it, right?
it's just a light blue circle.
Would it be something I'd be able to replicate with forgery kit or a disguise kit or something like that?
You could certainly try.
So that it's not like a magical glowing light or anything like that.
No,
It's
there's
just
no
a blue
light.
dot.
It's just when he touched his hand, it
Okay.
became a blue dot
I
appear.
apologize for this.
Go for it. Duck and cover.
Maybe. Some bitch. Don't
You
lie.
hyped it up.
Okay.
The suspense.
He suddenly stops. All right. 3, 2, 1, begin!
Drink, please.
Drink.
Everybody in the bar slams back whatever they're drinking, and they begin passing out shots to each of you.
Shot.
This
I
one,
need one of those.
well,
Shots.
for this place, shots is really not the appropriate word. It is a cocktail in a big fluted hurricane glass. He's like, all right, screaming flamingos all around.
Sounds fruity, I'm in!
This thing glows bright pink. It's almost hard to look directly at it.
It's pretty.
So,
Write down the name of these drinks. We may want them later.
What was this?
the screaming flamingo.
Screaming flamingo.
I look at Brew
I
too.
kind of want to know if any of our followers have like mixology licenses. They can make these.
I look at Brew too.
All right.
Bet I can outdrink you.
So, I need a con save
Challenge
from
accepted.
everyone.
That's everyone
Your
that's
first,
drinking.
because of your pre-gaming, I will allow your first 3 con saves at advantage.
For those of us drinking, or
You,
all of us.
on the other hand, for anybody drinking, as they go to hand you one, they're, no, we don't serve golems.
I'm not a golem.
Sir, you're a golem. Why? Whose golem is this? Please send it outside. We have no need for them here. We have our own security.
He is sentient. He has life. He knows what he's doing.
We do not serve golems here, sir.
Why are you being racist?
What can I prove?
I've seen him vomit before. It was weird.
It took 47
What must I do
minutes.
to prove to you that I am no golem?
Excuse me. Roll persuasion.
11.
11. Would anybody like to assist him?
Yep, not
Persuasion. I
Persuasion.
forgot to ask that. Yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah, I'll persuade.
I got
I'll
a
help.
crit on my con thing.
Good, because the next one was 21.
All right. Yeah, you actually managed to convince him that it's okay to let him run.
Okay.
The cleric kind of puts his head down and communes appears to be just swaying and communing with somebody. All right, the other clerics are aware of you, Golem, and they will allow you into the rest of the.
Do I know what I actually am?
His name is Sidian, but we call him the Brobot.
The robot?
Like
The
for me to
robot.
counter off this whole golem thing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's something we haven't discussed.
Right. So, everybody.
I just know I'm not a golem.
Yeah. So who all is participating in the Rum Run?
I drank the first one.
Okay.
No, you were supposed to stay sober.
Nobody said you have to stay completely sober. You just
I
said I
drank the
couldn't
first
get
one.
drunk.
Okay. So anybody who he got a
You
nat
said
20 on his
pregame
17.
pregame, you get advantage for the first 3 rolls.
Slam down the flaming flamingo.
Screaming.
Screaming flamingo.
It screamed at you.
I
Yes.
got a 14
Okay.
for the con
You're
save.
fine.
How about a 23?
Okay, you're fine.
I
You're
didn't
staying
drink.
sober.
17.
So, yeah, you're all fine. They pass out the second round of screaming flamingos.
How does my poison resist?
I
What's
would
this?
give you advantage on all rolls.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't need a
Always, yeah.
pregame.
19.
Okay. Full car.
This one I'm going to offer some of it to Rosemary.
Okay.
See if she wants to drink any of it.
She'll just kind of sip at it.
And then I'll finish what she doesn't.
Yeah. She gets through about a quarter. Drinks maybe a third of, or a quarter of it. So.
21.
Yep. What'd you roll?
12.
12. All right, you're fine.
19.
Kind of whoa for a second and like, oh, okay, you're good.
I've never drank before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
thought this
this
was going to
isn't
be water.
water.
Was the second drink
This is
also a
tasty
screaming
water.
flamingo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so it's
It's,
the same.
it's always 2 of the same.
2 of the
drink.
same?
Yeah.
Okay.
In every bar. All right. The cleric stands at the door. Let's go, everybody, on the Rum Run. Hold your arm out. Hold your left arm out. And as
Run
you come
past the
through-
door.
As you come through, he just starts tapping everybody's arm, and a light blue dot appears on
I
it.
don't hold my arm out
Okay.
because I didn't drink all of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. He noticed. He knows. Yeah. Anybody who did gets the dot. So you're on to Fires of the Forge Inn.
Yes.
You show up at this one. And this one, when you walk in, it's got a really odd atmosphere. It looks like you're in a mountain.
Are we like the first ones there, or are we...
About
Everyone
middle
in
of
the pack. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you were actively
I'm just
trying
following
to
along
run
with
and sprint there.
2 ladies on my arms, and
There are those
Not
who
yet.
are actively trying to get there
Well, he's got
faster and
one.
faster. But
I have diamond.
All right,
Yeah.
then I have
I'm not
the
gonna
last
try
one. What
running
is it?
yet.
Diamond,
If we're-
Rosemary, so
If we're in the
I'm-
middle of the
Yep.
pack and we're near
I have all the time in the world.
full car,
Yes.
we should start the Brobot chant on the next trip. The next bar.
I wouldn't be...
okay.
I could be inclined to do so.
Yeah. This tavern, as I said, looks like the inside of a mountain. The walls are all polished stone. The light's really rather subdued, but those of you who have dark vision have no trouble seeing it all. The bar area actually resembles a forge with the bartender standing in the fire, where the fire would be, passing out drinks. And there's another cleric standing there. Well, who all is here for the Rum Run? Step up and get your dwarven steel. He puts out a mug of what looks just like fire. It is a bright fiery red that seems to steam and smoke on its own.
Oh no.
So,
Before I drink this, I'm going to say something inspirational
Say
and
it.
dwarvish. I don't actually know any real dwarvish.
Something inspirational.
there you go. All
Bottoms up, boys!
right. Down them.
15.
Ooh, please. Whew, 15.
19.
Thank God for
19.
Okay.
That was our third one, right?
Yeah.
So we're
Yep.
out of advance.
Yep.
Well, you are.
Am I feeling kind of buzzed at this point?
What did you roll?
A 19.
Are you immune to
You're,
poison?
I
you're
am
feeling a
resistant
little
to all
warm.
poison.
Okay.
Immune to disease.
Especially because this drink, you can taste and feel cinnamon in it.
I'm not wanting to get drunk, but I want
Right.
to get that, like,
The
happy,
nice fuzzy.
that happy-go-lucky.
You want to
You're
tie a
not
good
quite
buzz
there
on
yet.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not quite there yet. So, they pass out the second round of Dwarven Steel.
Come on, baby.
51.
Probably.
16.
16 as well.
Okay.
21.
14.
Thank God for advantage.
All right.
If I would've
Second
known-
one was a 2.
Anybody roll a
Yeah.
12 or less?
No.
All right. The cleric shuffles over to the door. All right, on to your third one, folks.
How many people are left?
Out of this, the people that you see,
Yeah, do we even get a good read of
there's
how
about
many people
9
are
others
in?
left.
Nine
We're doing
others
con
left.
saves for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You're on to the third.
Robot.
And he puts a bright red dot on everybody's arm.
Except for me.
Except for you.
Robot.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the
wow.
ladies.
I've been shorting myself 2 points on every roll. I
Huh.
thought it was con checks, not con saves.
Con saves.
I lean over to Diamond. Start the robot chant.
Robot! 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 Who's robot?
The big guy.
Oh, sure.
The guy who's looking like he's doing really good right now.
As you all head out the door for the third one. Heading
Merrick the
through.
cleric and the lizard wizard.
Yes. As you wander in the door for this one, the
I hope it has magical effects on me.
this is an average-looking place. It doesn't look like anything special. It looks like your run-of-the-mill bar.
Alright.
Just a little bit of a dive bar, but nothing special. So, they pass out.
I'm going to look at the cleric that's in this bar and we're like, so, you Merrick?
No, not Merrick. They tried to find a cleric named Merrick, but I don't believe they were able to. At least in the city. It would have been really funny.
It's a shame.
Yeah, I know. But the owner, his name's Merrick. He used to be a cleric.
Ah,
Yeah, he was a follower of Solus.
Who's this wizard lizard?
There's some story. I have no idea. I'm just here to run the Rum Run.
We're on a run. Let's
Yes.
rum.
They break out the lusty dragon-born maid. Green and black thick liquids swirl in the tall glass with flecks of red occasionally making an appearance. So, everyone drinking of this or partaking of this
Ooh, you guys are still doing
will
good.
also need to make a wisdom save.
No.
Ooh.
14 on the con.
20 on the con.
20 on the con.
am I...
Are you partaking?
Wisdom.
I don't know. I'm asking how I'm feeling from the previous
Just,
4 drinks.
just a little warm.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll
I
drink
got a
this
10
one.
on the wisdom.
Oh, sorry, 22
Okay.
on the con.
Nice. You beat me on that one.
Con is a 21, and then the wisdom save
Okay.
is off the table.
Ooh, nice.
20 on the wisdom save.
Nice.
Nice cut.
16 on the wisdom save.
Okay.
14.
10 on the wisdom.
On the wisdom.
20
Okay.
con,
Can I
14
stop
wisdom.
drinking yet? Am I happy?
When you fail one is where you're to the tipsy point.
Okay,
Yeah. And you can choose to fail at any point to.
great. I'm drinking heavily, not getting anything, and I'm not part of the run.
Does anybody have another pencil? Mine just.
No, I've got a normal one. Where's our box
fine.
of pencils?
I don't know.
Alright, thank you.
That pen will work for now.
Yeah. I just gotta keep track of these things back here. Okay.
That was our first one of those.
Yep. On to the second.
On to the second.
Come on. Keep
Hey, there we go.
16.
For
The first part.
con of the wisdom.
Con.
Okay.
25 on the con. This
23
tastes
on
like
the
water.
con. Or the
18.
wisdom.
6 on the con, 18 on the wisdom.
Okay. Now you're feeling the buzz.
And I'm going to stop drinking.
Okay.
18 on the con.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
Robot sees through everything.
Nine.
As the second
On the
drink, I'm
wisdom?
going to
9
start
on
the
the
robot
wisdom?
chant.
Okay. Those who have rolled less than a 12 on the wisdom
Okay.
have no desire to leave. You feel like sticking around. Something just
It's a trap.
feels really cool about this place. You just really
Diamond, it's your
really have
time
a
to shine.
desire to stick around.
Flash. Volker. We got to get
No,
him out
he
of here.
passed
Oh,
the
yeah.
wisdom.
Oh, you passed the
He
wisdom.
failed
Yeah.
the con.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we all
thought
passed
it
it.
was
No,
the other way
you
around.
failed the wisdom.
Both of them failed the wisdom.
Oh, you both failed the wisdom?
Your
I had a
first
20.
one.
You had a
I had
12.
con on
You had a 10 on the first wisdom.
no on the
First wisdom
okay.
save for the first
Yes.
drink.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you guys have all done great on the con, except for who was shooting 4, failing 1, and
Yeah.
them was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
those of you
no
who
time
have
to
failed the
get me out of
wisdom
here.
really have no desire. You don't really feel
wouldn't
like
have to-
leaving at this
you
point.
wouldn't have to get
And you're not the only ones. Several other, 4 more have dropped out of the Rum Run. So, as you're all lining up to leave, you get your green dots heading out the door.
Burial,
Off
let's
to the next
go.
one.
I wanna.
Brutu,
Come on,
let's go.
Brutu.
Diamond,
I think I'll
Diamond,
stay.
help him to his feet. Bring him to the door.
At this point, you see a gate open, and you feel an urge to go through the gate. This bright, shimmering green portal opens in the back of the room.
Guys, there's a...
Guys,
Though you two feel an overwhelming urge.
Burial, let's
need to
go.
go.
You feel like the party
guys
is
have
really
fun.
right on the other side of that, and it is going to be legendary.
Do we see
it's gonna get crazy over here.
the portal?
Give me a perception.
Guys, the party's through this door. We gotta go.
I want it to be just an imaginary door.
21.
I've got a 20 on the perception
Yeah,
check.
21 on the perception.
I got an 8.
As far as you guys can tell, it's a door.
Okay.
Nothing else to
The
it. It's
party's
just
over
nothing else to
here.
it.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, it looks like a door.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
come on.
my
For
persuasion.
you
We have
guys,
to
for
go
you
to the
two,
next bar.
it appears to be this
You don't want to
beautiful
leave
glowing
Diamond
green
unprotected,
portal.
do you?
I can't.
They're
gotta
two. We have
Go
to
to the
protect-
next bar. Win the chance.
Diamond. We gotta go.
Are you sure?
I'm
I can
gonna-
carry them.
As I see him heading to
I
the back door, I'm
slap
like, you could probably have Diamond dressed like a bear,
Oh
but
dear
you're
God!
gonna have to protect her.
We gotta go. I switch to bear form and run out of the bar.
Give me a wisdom save.
20.
20? Yeah, you managed to shake off whatever was having an effect on you.
Diamond is now riding me out of the bar in bear form.
Slap the hell out of me.
Maybe not. I think your AC is higher than what my.
Well, I imagine I'm not. I don't have my shield out right now.
Right. So it would be 2 lower.
It's still a 10.
Ooh, yeah,
Nope.
no, you still.
Yeah, you take a swing at him and miss.
I hit you right in the arm.
What was that?
I think he tried
Well,
to
we need
tickle
to go.
The urge begins to grow to go through that door.
I have to go
The
here.
party is there.
I'm chasing after him, going to the next bar.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
Rum
It's the only
Run!
way I know how to break it. And I just hit him in the gut.
No touch.
I don't care about him winning. This is more about breaking the thing
Yeah.
to get him to go. And that time I will hit with a 23.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
He hit me.
Yeah, that'll do some damage too. So
One.
Sure.
One. You have no strength modifier.
I have no strength modifier.
So you
Does
take one.
damage.
Okay.
That will give you another wisdom save.
Okay, another wisdom save. You
Yeah.
better hope.
Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
He's already gone.
I have a
He's
plus
following you and
5.
your
15.
badass.
15? Okay, you finally
He's
managed
got
to shake it off.
Okay. And I'm just going to take off running.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch up now.
Alright. Come on, ladies, let's go.
Yeah,
Lady!
I'm out the door with Diamond. He's out the door with Diamond. I have Rosemary. You've got
Time.
Give me an intelligence check.
I've got time to get there.
yeah.
10.
You remember long enough to stop and get your dot.
Charging bear.
The others, on the other hand,
Shit.
just run right out of the bar and are heading to home on the range.
How does the
Where are you
the
going?
I'm the
street
only one
react
left
to a
in the
bear
game
with a
now
str-
because
or,
they forgot
paw-
to get their dot.
There's a lot of.
Yeah.
There's not many people
Can't get a
left.
dot in bear form.
There's about 5 others that are stumbling along, but you can see guards standing off in the, off the edge of the
What do they
streets,
do?
just kind of watching on it.
What do the guards say when a bear comes charging out with a woman riding it?
Fucking druids! That's exactly what they say. They've been around and they know druids.
Whore on a bear, followed by a half orc, followed by a giant man of metal, followed by whatever you are at this point.
I believe you're human.
Yeah.
And then Mike just
Ganassi.
slowly,
Genasi, water Genasi.
and then
Kind of a
Fendak
blue
just
screen.
slowly walking up with two ladies, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only got one.
oh yeah,
The guard
I've got
you-
one.
oh okay, yeah, yeah. he's
Fendak,
got
you
time.
can,
Just in the
you can
arm.
hear some of the guards going, man, this is the weirdest rum run ever.
Yo, welcome.
So,
I
you're
hear
off
it.
to Home on the Range.
Okay.
As you come barreling through the door.
Does Diamond know the way to Home on the Range? She's steering me at this point.
Yes, she can find her way.
Okay.
Yes, as you
Full
come
speed.
barreling through the door.
Okay, that's right.
Kicks
you
him in
don't
the
have
shin.
range.
Left,
The rest
left,
of-
I said left.
It is a few minutes later, the rest of you catch up because you're actually sprinting down the street.
As we
This one-
literally enter the door, I shift back and catch Diamond.
Give me a dex check.
Ooh.
Slick.
This is
For your dex, not the bear.
My dex?
Yes.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
It might get it.
You catch her just before she hits the floor.
My lady. And sit her down.
She kind of blushes slightly. Aww. Yeah. This is basically what would be a honky tonk. Is the easiest way to describe this. The fantasy version of country music fills your ears. A large stage in the center as a dance competition. But there's still a few of you focused running for the bar. The cleric's standing there just kind of
I cannot even begin to
enjoying-
imagine fantasy country music.
Yeah.
All I know is it still makes me angry.
I don't know what it is, but I'm into it. I'm gonna go to the dance floor.
Go for it. Give me a performance check, as this is an actual dance competition going on.
Oh jeez.
They're holding their own dance competition at the same time. for
What if he
people.
wins?
I'm drunk though,
Oh yeah.
so I'd like to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Wait,
That
no,
will-
he hasn't failed a con save yet, has he?
No,
So he's not. You're not
you're
drunk.
drunk.
Not drunk, but the first one's 5.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
it
it hung
teetered.
there.
Let's see. That's a 7,
That's a 7.
That's
Yeah,
9.
you are just tripping over yourself.
but
And
I'm
tripping
feeling it.
over.
That's
yeah,
a-
you're enjoying
that's a 9,
yourself,
Chris.
but yeah,
I have a -2.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Never mind.
yeah, you're just out there.
I'm just feeling it right now.
Yeah,
Brutu, allow me to show you how this is done. Rosemary?
performance.
I'm grabbing my drink.
I imagine
Okay,
this is
yeah,
gonna
the
cause
cleric
jealousy.
sets up. All who need it, fire water.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought it'd be called the Down Under.
5.
Oh, yeah. You're worse than him. In fact, you trip over his feet.
Oh Jesus!
Almost face planting, but catching
have-
yourself at the last
have
second.
to make
As I trip
disgraceful.
over his feet, I yell at him, "Get out of my way! You're ruining this!"
Rosemary's actually putting on a fairly decent show. Nothing stellar, but just middle of the road.
I'd like to cast a light on my shield and just hold it up.
Yeah,
I got an 18 on my con.
Okay,
You're still drinking even though you're out?
he doesn't know it yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He doesn't know.
Rewind.
So, give me your con. And yes, this is very
First
clear.
one was a 22. Follow up was a 21. So 22.
What was yours?
18.
Yeah, you both pass easily. They pass out the second round of fire water.
Math 20.
Math 20?
Math
Okay.
20 or a math 19. So math
Okay.
20.
Yeah. you're
At
both
any
good.
point do I remember I'm supposed to drink?
Give me an intelligence check.
Sorry.
I got
Not
this.
good.
Brutu, you're supposed to be over here.
This
But
is
I'm over
help.
here.
See, you lost the bet.
I'm
We
over
gotta be
here.
friends again.
Intelligence check? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, it's still probably bad.
Most people that are out there still dancing
Oh, that's a
are
-2.
pretty terrible as well.
Oh,
Like on par with him.
oh jeez.
I have
except
a
for one
15.
couple who are just tearing it up.
I have a 15.
15? Okay. For your first con save?
No, for the intelligence
Oh,
check.
yeah,
Yeah,
you remember you're supposed to be
Okay,
drinking.
I would like to very slickfully, drunkenly,
Yeah.
moonwalk backwards while lighting up the floor behind me.
Performance, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Watch him.
I'm winning
knock
this
one out
dance
in the freaking
contest.
Park.
Performance? Okay,
Yep.
that's a -2. Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you moonwalk backwards right off the stage. Flat on your back. There's this nice little line of light going out.
I'm
And
here.
you're staring at the ceiling.
A big awkward laugh at him. Oh, buddy. That was a good one.
So you're laying on the floor, staring up. They're all. They've finished their drinks.
Yeah.
The second. Oh, we
Have
didn't
you finished your second ones?
We did. We did.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
You both rolled with
21.
20s. Yeah. So.
I'll get up.
Okay.
Go get the first drink.
Yep.
Con save.
Yep.
I believe it's a.
I'm going to look at Sedan and him and say,
Supposed to
don't
be a
forget it's a
plus
race, boys. You need
17.
to run.
17. Okay. And your second one?
Oh, 14.
You starting to feel a little tipsy.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're finally starting to feel it.
I've never drank before.
Come on, boy. You gotta get to the next one.
I'm pushing
I'm
these
gonna
two
get
out
my
the door.
I'm gonna
while
get
he's-
my dot.
You will
dots,
have
dots.
disadvantage on ability checks,
Give me my
or attack
dot.
rolls, or saving throws,
Diamond, give me my dot.
which means your saves
Yeah. I'm,
Yeah,
in, I'm
Starts,
into it.
it starts to
starts to
compound.
cumulative get
Right.
bad.
I'm gonna get my dot and then haul ass.
I don't
Okay.
care about a dot.
Me and Diamond are going to stumble that direction.
Oh wow!
Hey,
Only you see one guy just pass out cold on the floor. Takes a shot. I got
Nothing.
face down on the bar. Bounces off, hits the floor. Cleric comes over, checks him, make sure you see him cast something
dead.
on him, and just kind of props him up against the bar. He'll be
I'll
fine,
check
he'll be
it.
Fine. Don't
Hold
worry
on.
about it. So that was your first one or your second one?
That was the first one.
Yep. So,
Disadvantage now?
yep.
Oh, God. Okay. That's not good.
So just take the not good.
It's 12.
12.
No, you disadvantage. You take the lower number.
I did.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has like plus.
Okay. You
okay.
need to make another
Con save.
con save.
At disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 16.
Okay.
3. That's a 9.
Yeah, suddenly you have this overwhelming urge to spew. And you let loose. And just hose down everyone within 5 feet of you.
Not it.
Not it.
Everybody.
I'm at
Thank
the door.
God I
Dex
was just
check.
I was at the
watching.
door.
We were at the door.
Yeah,
I
I was
did
pushing
say I
these
was
two
going
out
to the door to get my dot.
Findak, what are you doing?
Fendak, is
I
it in my hair?
have been away from all of them.
Where are the ladies?
Well, Rosemary's with
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Diamond's with
Diamond's
me.
with him. Time is with him.
Now, you
I've
can
just
keep
been
going
taking my
if you
time.
like.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Just hose down the
Oh,
bar.
yeah. I'm going for it.
You know, the cleric's just looking at you. You feeling all right? Kind of feels your head.
I'll do it.
Okay. He gives you a dot. He looks at you and goes, "You're missing a dot."
Good. I'm going.
And he does. He looks at you and goes, "You're missing a dot as well. Unfortunately, if you do not have those dots when you go to the 7th, and he touches you for a brown dot, you will be eliminated. You need all 6 dots."
We
Can I
gotta
get the dot
go
from
find
this
the
one,
people
though?
at the last bar.
Yes, and he gives you the brown dot from this one.
Okay. Guys, I need my dot from the last one.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look
To where?
at him.
The next
To
one.
this bar.
I'm gonna burial. Your dots are scratch and sniff.
Diamond, do you smell it?
I lean in real
kinda-
close.
She just kind of gives you the side eye of really.
Oh, Jesus.
Gives you the side eye of really. Really?
Diamond, lose the attitude. We're on a mission.
Oh, this is going to end so poorly.
Where is
Oh,
everyone?
yeah.
We can't
This
leave
DC's
without
going up and up
everyone.
every drink.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're off
That
to
was
the
what,
next
the
one.
5th? So we're on to
fourth.
the
That's
sixth?
the 4th.
That was our 4th?
I'm going
We're gonna go
backwards.
fifth.
to get a
Two
dot.
more.
We gotta go get our dot.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm
you go
running.
get your dots. I'm gonna go.
If I
with
can.
Sidian.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
You're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Survival.
Oh,
See if you can
no.
find your way back.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, going over here.
about
Diamond
the rest
leads
of
me
you?
back.
Huh?
Diamond leads me back to the one we were just at so I can get my dot.
14.
At disadvantage?
Oh, shit.
I forgot about that.
No, that's,
You are freaking lost.
Guys,
You
I'm going
run-
over here.
You run right past the bar and just keep right on going. You end up back at the first bar, in fact.
Dot me.
The cleric looks at you and goes, "You have your dot, sir."
Is full car here?
No, is there a full car here? Full car? I don't believe so, sir.
We gotta find him. I'm
She leads
gonna
you very
try to go
slowly
to
and
another
drunkenly
one.
back to to the bar where you need your dot. You, on the other hand,
Diamond, make sure I get
what
my
about
dot
the rest of
this
you? Are
time.
you
I'm
going
with
with
him.
Sidian? Okay.
Yeah.
Findak?
I'm gonna sit in.
Okay. So you guys are hurrying along. There's not many of you left now. It's just you guys and about 4 others.
I just
Do me
realized
and
we broke
Diamond
the
get my
number one
dot?
rule again.
You will.
We broke the
Okay.
number 1 rule again.
Never split the party.
Yeah. So
This happens.
you wander into the Hall of the Hammered Half-Elf. To thumping drums and repetitive melody prepares you for the sight before you round the corner to the entrance corridor. Yep, it's a strip club. Dancers of all races and genders perform for the attention and money of all comers. As you pick up your first drink, the barkeep points you in the direction of the stairs to the second level where he assures a good time for a good price.
What's the drink called?
This Ultra Necro Death Punch Extreme.
TM!
They hand you a tiny champagne glass filled with light blue bubbles.
Ultra
Necro
Death
Punch
Punch Extreme.
Yep. And it tingles as you drink it.
I am standing outside of the doorway, looking down the street to see if I can see either of the two as they're coming down to encourage them to get into the bar.
Have I sobered up a little bit enough that I can try this and
You're
not...
still... You could attempt it,
Did you skip
but you're still
Firewater?
pretty
Yeah.
tipsy.
I skipped Firewater and the second dose of Lusty Dragonborn Maid.
Okay.
Which would lower your DC for the checks.
Because you're not as many deep.
Yeah, I want to try this. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I want to sip it and see what it's like.
Yeah. Well, this would still put you... If you're just sipping it, you'll be fine. You
Yeah,
won't get drunk. But if you
I'm
drink
just
the whole
wanting-
thing,
I'm
it'll
just
put
wanting
you,
to taste it
Yeah,
and get
because
the...
you're at the
You're
same
taste
level he
testing
is.
at this
He
point.
was.
Yeah.
You're at disadvantage on your checks. So.
You know, I just want to taste
Yeah.
test these.
Yeah, it's very bubbly. Has light blue bubbles floating in it. It's very tingly as you drink it.
Ooh,
As you
I
try
like
it.
this. I'm gonna offer some to Rosemary. See if she
Rosemary
wants
looks
to
at you and goes,
How did it get this? Can I ask the cleric? How did it get this name? This does not.
try it and find out. Hands you a champagne flute.
Sorry about the squeaky chair.
Do I get my dot?
So either a 17 or an 18.
You, sir, are tipsy.
Oh shit.
I want
Which
to try to find a
eliminates your
dance floor.
advantage. You are straight rolling from here on out.
Okay. Whew. I think it's
Wisdom
affecting
check.
me.
Does he need his wisdom check for this
No,
one?
I think was that
No,
just a side
that
effect
was
of the
just
last
that
game?
just that
previous
one door.
Yep. That was something else. Yeah. So,
Second
they
one.
begin filling up the glasses and passing them out.
Whew.
Me and Diamond get my dot?
Yes. But unfortunately, on your way back, she gets lost.
Burial!
Diamond.
Roll a,
Roto!
Give me you have a 15,
16.
16 passive? Yeah, you hear a voice in the distant calling your name.
Hey,
Give me your
boys!
con check.
Diamond. Somebody's calling for us that way.
As you,
Gods of
Come on.
drinking, don't fail me now. Oh shit.
as you color the bar in a Technicolor yawn of robotic or warforged vomit.
Whatever makes up my stomach, it ain't there anymore.
You should look at the cleric and say, "Told you
I
I've seen
imagine
this
I
before."
didn't hear
Oh,
Findeck.
you are so lost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
try
are,
to
you're
find
all the
the
way back at the beginning.
closest
right
dance
now.
floor. I'm going for it.
There's none of them have a dance floor except for Home on the Range.
Unless
You'd
you're
have to-
drunk.
True.
Is there,
And then everything.
Are you going back
floor.
into the Elegant Giant's bottle house then?
I am, and I'm gonna try to dance. And I'm trying to get people to do it with me.
The large gentleman walks up to you as you in the door. Sir, the Rum Run has already left. You are a little too drunk for this. This is not the establishment for that.
Robot!
This is not the establishment. You will need to leave and find another one. You are not a woo girl.
Too.
Please go away. Otherwise, I will be forced to remove you.
I hear nothing.
Brutal.
I'm gonna try to find the bar that I left with the dance floor.
Give me
He's
survival.
clear back at the first bar. I doubt that he's
God,
within
no.
hearing distance.
No, he's
Nope.
he can't hear squat. He'd have to at least be within 2 or 3.
This is a
bars of you.
disadvantage. Okay, so it's not terrible. 13?
You finally managed to eventually make your way back to Home on the Range.
Did
But
I
it'll-
puke in here?
Yeah?
So this is the dance floor.
The dance floor's over there. Have fun.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Do I make it to the fourth bar?
You will make it to the fourth bar as you see Sidian leaving.
Come on, get in there.
This-
Get in there. You got a drink.
We're on the fifth
I got
Yes,
shotgun
that's
these.
Yeah, this
fifth
should
bar,
be
not fourth.
Yeah,
You're
this
gonna
should
shotgun.
for it.
Yeah, this is number 5.
I
so-
think
so-
I lost.
No, you got your dot.
Oh,
And
oh,
you're
I'm still
allowed-
standing.
Yes,
Yes.
you're still
Okay.
standing. That's the key.
Okay, Diamond, let's do this.
Roll 'em.
Look over like, oh, that happened.
20 math.
Okay. And you
First
are
one down.
heading on to the last one.
Critical failure.
Oh yeah. You have acquired 2 levels, sir. For drunkenness. You are disadvantaged for everything and have performed the Technicolor to join the Brobot. Which Diamond
Oh no.
is now covered from head to toe and is not happy.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get the Manticore loincloth, revealing everything, trying to wipe her off. I'm sorry.
Oh, you hear from the other page. You hear from across the room. Ah! I really didn't need to see that. What the hell was that?
The screaming scares me, so I start to glow.
Oh, shit.
And you get slapped in the face as you try to wipe her face. How dare you? I am a lady. Maybe of the night, but I am still a lady.
I didn't mean to.
Ain't that thing elsewhere.
Which thing?
Diamond.
Both.
He caught up with us.
I get
You're
my dot.
leaving. You're exiting just as he's coming in.
Do I get my dot?
That was yes.
You're still standing.
So you're still standing.
Diamond, I
You just
still need
puked.
your help. I'll pay you extra to help me get through this.
Yeah. So are you
I'm-
continuing
I'm-
on without
yeah.
him or waiting for him?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
I'm dancing it up.
Ooh, wow.
You following me, Fendak?
I'm making sure everyone
You
gets
lost
to where
2
they
more
need to
people
go.
along the way. Just passed out. The one guy tried. I'm gonna do whatever this was. It took him out. So heading on to the final challenge.
I'm keeping
Fort
about
Forge
15
Chantry.
feet behind these guys.
Okay.
Because the smell.
Yeah.
But
Are you
when we
waiting
get
for him or continuing on? Go ahead.
when we get to the next bar, I'm also going to ask about the drink and get one to
Yeah.
sample.
Sure. Sure.
So
At this point, since he found us, I'll wait for him.
Okay.
I got
You
several
see 2 guys
washcloths.
in front of you, staggering down the street ahead of you 2.
Okay.
So
We need to
I got
hurry.
several
I got-
washcloths.
Diamond,
Yeah.
I'll give you 50 gold to go trip those guys.
No, I am
she's
cleaning.
not speaking to you, and she is standing far away.
I am
over by
cleaning her.
Fendak.
I tell you, go. Robot needs help.
Let's go! I run up Robot, grab his arm, and try to drag him with me to the
All
next one.
400 pounds of
Give me
me?
a strength check. With
No!
disadvantage.
Critical fail!
Oh yeah. You feel something click in your back. You are in massive pain all of a sudden.
is he still standing?
Still standing, but he's hurting.
Does it
really
count
bad.
if I carry him?
We gotta go. Walk your damn self.
What
So-
would happen if you turned into one of your animal thingies?
I did that already. I'm burnt out for the day.
I could ride you.
I walk quickly away.
So heading for the Orc Forge Chantry.
Diamond's
Yeah.
You come into this room. It's a large single-room building, and as you enter, there's many eyes upon each of you. Multitude of largely shirtless men seem to be in the middle of the room.
What are you
arm
looking at?
wrestling, and have paused to observe the newcomers. There's only 4 of you left still drinking.
Boy.
What's the name of this
Yeah,
drink?
This
Rum Run!
is simply called the Coward. And it is bright screaming yellow.
I ain't scared. Give me 2.
I'm going to look at the bartender as I hold up the glass. Is this piss?
Thank you for asking what I was thinking.
Sir, if you're going to drink it, drink it. Otherwise, pass it along.
I want to know if it's piss, because I'm just drinking it to taste it. And if it's piss, I don't want to drink it.
I ain't scared. I grab it.
Yep,
Chug it
hatch.
down.
All right.
You ain't no
Conversations.
coward.
17.
5.
Oh, dice down. Right now, I'm doing. I'm talking to everybody on the dance floor. I don't know if there's anybody there.
And you, sir,
I don't
down
know
it
where went.
and hit the floor.
Dun, dun, dun.
As they pass out the second round of the coward to you. The bartender looks at you. Are you drinking or not?
You just saw me pass out from this.
I'm gonna sip it.
I put my hand on your shoulder. Do it with me, my friend.
I'm gonna sip it.
There's a very odd lemon flavor to it.
Lemon
Of course
flavor?
it does.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Does not taste like hot urine. It actually has a strange lemon flavor.
Okay.
It's more of a.
It's
ale
what they use to
consistency.
clean the bar with.
It's actually, yeah. They just squeezed a bunch of lemons on the bar, wiped that all off.
That's all it
into a
is. It's
vat.
straight lemon juice.
Mixed with the rag. The rag alcohol.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Delicious.
Oh, let me stay conscious. Come on. Fuck, I'm out. That's an
What'd you
8.
roll? An 8? Yeah. All of a sudden, your glowing eyes dim, and you hit the floor hard. The whole floor just kind of shakes.
I'm gonna try and dodge out of that.
Okay.
He didn't fall on me, did he?
We'll give it a percentage 50-50 shot of landing on you. Roll percentile. Burrowbot.
Oh, you want me to roll it?
Yep.
Math 20.
Yeah,
As I pull Rosemary out of the way as well.
Yeah.
I'm bad at reading percentile. 30
20,
and a 10.
40. That's
That's a 40?
yeah.
Yep,
No, that's
40.
30.
30 and
30.
30.
Okay, so the 0. Okay.
Yeah, 0 is just 0. Depends on how you read them. Some people might read them a little bit differently.
It's
Yeah.
000 to 99.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you managed to land right beside him
Okay.
and not land on him. Had you rolled over a 50 or a 51 or up, you would have landed on him. So the robot goes down and lands right beside Burial. The whole floor shakes. One guy looking around, ha! And he goes down as well. The other guy's looking around. I got this.
The other guy is the last one standing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got this. Nope, I don't. I got it. I got it. I'm good. Nope, and out it. All over the bar.
I was gonna say
The cleric standing by the door going, yeah, I knew it.
If he managed it, I was gonna Tasha Sidious laugh at him.
Yeah. Nope, he failed his second one, so. Yeah. He just kind of, I got this, I'm out, I win, I'm gonna win this, and he gets his yellow dot and heads on out the door.
I'm going to follow him.
You hear him in the streets, you see him in the streets, I'm gonna win, I got this, wow, that's, what the, why is there a purple elephant in the middle of the street?
I'm going to persuade him that he's going the wrong direction.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna go to the cleric at the door.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
who's
dot.
laughing hysterically.
Dot. Is that the
You're
one
not
that I
even
was
there with
missing?
us.
I know.
No, he's
I'm
in
at a
Home on
different
the
bar.
Range.
Is that the one that I'm missing?
I think you got your one for home on the range.
Yeah, he did. He's like, sir, you've already got the brown dot.
Which one am I missing?
You need the green dot from Merrick the Cleric and the Lizard Wizard.
16 for persuasion that he's going the wrong way.
Ooh, thank goodness for the, that's still 17. I've been drunk. It was a natural 20 the first time.
Oh.
So, he's like, no, I swear I see the fountain over there. Said naked dryad woman with water coming out of her. Yeah.
I'm going to point to
Over there. I
I'm
gotta
going to point
go.
to Rosemary, who's beside me. I'm like,
Ooh.
no, this is the naked dryad.
Ooh. He stops for a minute. She's not naked, man.
No, don't do it.
She's not naked. He starts down the street. I'm good in the wind. This is my year. I can feel it. As he stumbles down the street, you can see the last cleric standing there, just kind of chuckling to himself. Always one. You hear him, always one fool makes it down. And he managed to finally get down to cleric. He's like, look what I got. It's like, all right, You hear suddenly a booming voice. We have a winner for the Rum Run.
I won the dance contest.
His floor feels comfy. Especially since it's like cratered to my size at this point.
You two are laying on the floor
I roll
of the
over.
Orc Lord's Chantry.
And I spoon Brobot.
You've got Diamond, right?
Mm-hmm. I brought her to the fountain.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very
Let's,
happily cleaning herself.
Yeah.
Well, that's the end of that, old chum. Shall we go and fulfill our mission? I don't think those three will be much help.
Probably not. We do need to find... Wait. No, we have them all.
Yeah, all three of the ladies
1, 2,
are with
3.
you too.
Right.
You're just still feeling a little
we need a
tipsy is
towel.
all. But
We need a towel?
quite a bit.
Well, she's very wet.
Yeah, she's cleaned up at this point, but she's kind of shivering. It is a little chilly. The cleric goes, lady, here, and he offers her a cloak, his cloak.
Ah, a gentleman.
Yes, always.
I'm gonna try to find the party while doing the Brobot down the street.
Give me a survival.
Cannon.
Do the Brobot.
This is a disadvantage.
Yes, sir.
Guys, I'm gone.
Just roll 1.
Yes.
Followed by
A 2
20.
and a nat 20.
Yeah, you're completely turned around and you've wandered into a set of guards. You're like, no, you need to stay on this street. It's not hard. No, look, dude, stay on this street.
I lost my friends.
Robot.
Go. I don't know who your friends are, but
One's kind of an
Pick a direct-
asshole.
okay,
He
and
pushes people off of carts.
okay.
He's an ass. We gotta find
Turns into
him.
an ass.
Well, wait. Are you talking about that bear that ran through here?
Could be.
Well, they went that way, and you turn around and go the other way.
Sounds good.
You're just completely lost. You end up back at the first bar again.
Oh,
Back at the Elegant Giants Bottle House.
They just kicked me out.
Sir, you need to leave.
No,
Not.
the bartender,
Sorry.
the bouncer looks at you and goes, no. Just no. No. Out, sir, out. He's just kind of muscling you out the door.
I'm not here.
hurting you, just
And then
kinda-
he clearly notices that I go into the night. Just back up slowly.
He's watching you going, oh. Why do we do the rum run? Why do we do the rum run here?
Cast light on my shield and just hold it. I'm over here.
You see a light appear at the far end of the street.
Guys.
Yeah, the cleric pulls out and presents a mug to the drunk guy. He's like, well, no, you're too drunk for this. Come tomorrow, we'll find you. He takes down the guy's name and information. Come and we'll come to the bottle house and we'll get you your mug. Excuse me.
What time is this?
After all of this is going on, all of the drunken shenanigans, you've lost about... You're looking at about 10 o'clock. A couple hours.
What race was the winner?
Winner, he was a half-orc.
of course.
What, I'm gonna write down his information. Keep it up here.
Got an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence, 13.
13? Okay, yeah, you... Fairly easy to remember. You're at disadvantage, though. Because you're drunk.
You're still buzzed.
Yeah, you're still buzzed.
Same. 13.
Same? Okay. Yeah, you it sticks in your alcohol fuzzed brain what his name is, and yeah, you get a pretty good idea of what he looked like. Yeah.
Barrio, it's not your fault you have no concept of religion.
As you're standing in the middle of the street saying this.
I'm sorry!
I snuggle closer because I can just feel someone's talking good things about me.
I'm not very
All of a
fun to
sudden, the
cuddle.
two of you feel a paf across your faces, and you snap out of it and wake up. You are still drunk as hell,
Where
But
did
you're
my
awake again.
friends go in the diamond with the big old boobies? Which way did you go? I threw up on her and she's mad. I gotta make it up to her.
You look up, you can barely make out the fuzzy outline of the cleric. It's like, I believe your friends already left. The rum run's over.
Which way's the finish? That's where they'd be, I think.
Through that door.
Is this one of the magical doors that the last place tried to show me?
No, that's just the front door.
I'd like to walk towards the front door.
Go for it.
Hey, barkeep,
He kind of looks over the bar. You on the floor? Yeah.
you got something to help take this edge off? I'll pay.
Go to sleep. Go home and go to sleep, Golem.
I'm not a golem!
I hear Robot start to freak out. I rush back. Buddy!
God damn it, I'm not a golem! Was not my fault, I can't remember what I am!
Mario!
Let's just go outside. We don't. He doesn't deserve you.
Okay.
We stumble out the door.
You stagger.
Am I
and
breaking
stumble.
things as I leave?
No, this is not their first rum run.
Okay.
They've got a nice path cleared to the bar. And
All I can
back.
imagine is I'm just like stomping chairs and shit as I'm walking out.
Hulk smash. Yeah. So we you head out the door into the street. You can hear in the distance and see a far light. Both of you can see a light at the end of the street, and you hear, or you wouldn't be able to hear anything, but you'd be able to see a light at the far end of the street.
Mario!
Robot,
Too far away for them to hear you.
Oh, I know.
you see that? You see that? That light.
I was always told to go away from the light.
It looks soft though, and it looks like it can make us feel better.
You go to the light. I will go to the hot chicks.
Can you see the hot chicks?
Give me a perception.
Oof.
In your state, this is going to be a pretty good
7.
DC. Oh yeah, you have no idea.
The hot
turn
chicks are
around
probably
going,
at the
"Ooh,
light,
huh?
man.
What?
Roots is probably lighting up the way so they can see and they keep them safe. He's cool like that.
She's my son. It's a building.
Horrible. Why would I fall? Losing my train of thought here, sorry.
So,
Robot shut down.
Burial, you're
I start stumbling towards the light.
okay.
You got them beer
With or
goggles
without.
on.
You get a
Real thick beer
Yeah.
goggles.
You get a ways, you begin to hear somebody hollering, "Burial, burial." Seems to be coming from the light.
It's not your fault, you're an ass!
I didn't know any better. This is how I was raised. I start sprinting towards the sound. Oh,
I like you! I start sprinting towards him.
how far away are we from each other?
A couple of buildings, basically about a block length.
Both of you make
I-
next save.
I go to full sprint.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd like
yeah.
to dash.
Yeah, that's gonna require a dex not to run each other down
Oh, shit.
at disadvantage because you're both drunk as hell.
9 or no, 12.
Oh,
2.
oh, oh!
Good, because this is gonna go what I was gonna plan on
The
doing.
pain is real as you just face plant right into him, just slamming into each other,
And
as
I fall
hard
down
as
onto
possible.
him. Hey, buddy.
I detect magic.
You take 3 damage as he lands on you.
Is that a manticore loincloth? I'm just happy to see you.
I'm not wearing underwear.
So, Sidian,
Yeah.
in this whole, you see him take off down the street.
Good for him.
Yeah, to running towards the light. You guys are standing at the fountain, just kind of. You can see them come out of the last bar. You see him tearing off down the street towards the light.
Shall we go hunting?
Blank faced at
He's
this
just
point.
kind of.
Well, let's ask the ladies a few questions on where we should be hunting, do you think?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I want to ask some serious questions. Basically about the attacks and everything. Specifically, where they were happening. If they heard any of the other houses being attacked. Was there any description from the girls about their attackers?
Oh, my apologies.
And
They are, as far as they know, there's no description.
okay,
The only description that anyone has had was that it was a sudden and very violent attack from behind.
okay.
Um,
So a person attacking from the shadows.
yes.
Or
They
persons.
were,
Was it all in the dock area, or
Yes.
was it?
yes, all down in the docks areas. The dock area.
So shall we make our way back to the dock area?
The robot's coming towards us. Let's see.
He's
if
actually
he's
just
any
standing in
condition.
the middle of the street.
Oh.
He's standing there. The Asimar took off the other direction.
I'm ugly
Just
crying.
kind of slow walking.
I'm ugly crying back on top of him.
I don't think they're going to be much use.
No, it
You
doesn't
can't,
seem
even,
like
you
it.
can't even see these two at this point. They're,
No, but just
Yeah.
just from their
Yeah.
behaviors at the
Yeah.
run, I'm going to assume that they're too far gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
quite
guards,
correct.
you feel hands lifting you two as you're just kind of dumped unceremoniously into the gutter and left to lay.
Want a mud wrestle?
That ain't mud you're laying in. As traffic begins to flow once more down the lane. And you guys can see traffic beginning to... Even though it's late, there's still a few carts coming through. Not many. No individuals really walking. It's just... It's late enough that most of the traffic is gone.
I wouldn't be able to tell anyway.
Yeah. Well, I meant the sober ones.
Oh.
Yeah. You feel somebody kind of guide you over to the sidewalk and out of the middle of the street. They're kind of giving you
I'm creaking.
push.
I'm actually
Yeah.
creaking. It's in character.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I assume that. Yeah, they kind of give you a push from behind, and they're trying to, hey, look, buddy, you need to move off the road, or you're gonna get run over. There's not much traffic at this time of night, but you just never know when a caravan's gonna get into town late. Some of these merchants like to move their stuff late at night. Wouldn't recommend standing here.
Okay.
Well, we have two options. We can take these ladies to a safe place for the night and wait for our friends and compatriots to recover, take up the task again tomorrow, or we can go on the hunt.
I would like to investigate the area where the attacks have taken place. Do they know the
Diamond does.
exact areas? Okay.
Diamond can tell you. She can tell you the location of one of the attacks because it was a close friend of hers.
Okay.
But the other attacks, they have no. All they know is it was also in the docks district.
Mm.
I think it'd be a bit dangerous to go and investigate in the middle of the night,
Yes. I would say
especially just the two of us with 3 ladies to protect.
indeed. So,
Fendak.
4 ladies to protect.
Where are you? I really gotta stop drinking.
Where to? Where to?
I
named the dance over here.
I left Robot on the street.
Follow the sounds of a voice.
We gotta find Robot.
Who said that?
I did over here.
Let's go on an adventure.
Can I eke
Adventure.
out where?
Give me a. Let's go for an intelligence. See if you can figure out which direction that voice is coming from. Remember
My
your
whopping
disadvantage.
0. Oh god, I critically got a 20.
Yeah.
But disadvantage says 14.
Ah, you were so drunk, but you still managed to. I think it's this no, that no, wait, and you managed to kind of lock onto his voice and stumble to him.
Over
acquire.
here.
I pick myself up and offer a hand to help Brutu out of the
Mud.
Gutter.
mud.
Mud.
I accept.
Okay.
Pick him up into a almost romantic embrace. We gotta find Probot. I whisper sweetly into his ear.
Are you giving him a bear hug?
Yes, I am.
I'll light the way. And I just walk.
And I hold onto his back.
I don't know if I'm going the right
Give me
way.
a survival check. See if you're going the right way. No, him.
Oh.
Alright. Because he was leading. Now, if do you have proficiency in survival?
Yes.
Okay, then you could assist him. He would it
Okay.
would actually cancel out his disadvantage.
Do I get disadvantage on that because
No, you're just doing the
You
help
would give
action.
me advantage.
Instead of him rolling 2 dice, he'd just roll straight.
okay.
Well, my first roll was a 4. And so that makes it a 7.
Yeah, you end up completely lost again. And this time there are no guards to guide you back.
Jesus. Let's just dance.
Show me the robot you were talking about.
I'm going to do a very terrible reenactment.
I feel with our current
As the
group,
two of
we
you
should
dance away in a dark alley.
take
I did make it to the
Yeah.
Okay.
and proceed
managed
back
by-
to the guild hall for the night.
Drop him off there, and then we can...
I say we rest for the night. We'll recover the other 2 in the morning, because Lord knows where they got off to.
I can cast light in
Well, I mean, the 5 of us can still have fun.
I turned myself
I
bright
plan
so
on
right
having
up the
some
alley.
fun tonight.
Whore!
Isn't that right, Rosemary?
Yes.
Indeed time.
Yes.
Diamond, I am
Seems
so
like it should
sorry.
be a good night to rest.
And Diamond.
Yes.
Can I take some of the
Diamond, what
gutter
happened
water
to
and
you?
shake
Plus,
water
I've
and just drink it?
I've got some early sunrise plans.
I noticed.
So, as you guys are retiring to the guild,
We're retiring him to the guild.
okay.
And I'm
And
going to
we're-
stay. I'm going to stay at the guild.
Okay.
So there's no point in going to investigate your quest tonight.
I'm staying in an alley.
Right next to
I
him.
am procuring
Is there a
services
chance
Yes,
that
I
on our
too
way
am
back
going
we
to
find them?
procure services.
Not as
in
bad.
a more private area.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going straight into the bunkhouse.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
securing
So you-
services
He's-
with time and Diamond.
He's getting
You
a
will
private show.
You will need to acquire a hotel room,
Yes.
Nope.
as the guild does not offer private quarters. They only offer the barracks.
Yeah, I'm straight up taking her in the barracks. I don't care if it costs me extra.
Yeah. For you, it's going to be 40 gold, and for you, it'll be 50.
Alright.
I find my corner and just powering down.
I hope we survive the night.
Dun dun dun.
I took their lives again, and I pass out.
Mind blown from what he said. I roll over and pass out.
Okay. As you all drift off into your various fantasies and wildly disturbing dreams for those of you who are drunk off your butts.
What do robots dream about?
Yes, exactly. Do they dream of robotic sheep? Do they
That'd be a
have
very
robotic
weird
sheep?
version of the Bo Peep special.
Yes. So, as you all settle in for your night of entertainment or sleeping, that's where we'll call it for this week. And thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.
2 weeks. Bye bye.